Hi. Nothing like flying in here by the seat of our pants, literally. Hi, you guys. How are you? Welcome in. Happy Sunday. If you are new, welcome, welcome, welcome. It is our Dog Days of Summer Sunday sale. A lot of cute dog things tonight. Welcome. I see a lot of great familiar faces and my mods. Hello, it is good to be with all of you. I am Sarah the Traveling Button. This is my husband, Junk Drunk Mantiques, David. And David, you're slightly pixelated on my end, but
Okay.
hopefully not
Let us
on
know.
the other end. So, guys, let us know if we are coming in pixelated.
Yeah, just let me know. I think I was having problems. That's why we were a little late. So we'll see.
Yes. So just bear with us. If the reception is strange, I apologize. Let us know if it looks weird. Hello, 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 guys. So we have had a blur of a week again. So good. Wednesday night was so much fun with everyone doing clearance. Holly was here and we had a great time. It literally took a mod in person to get through all that clearance. It was pretty crazy. So, oh, Karen, dang it. Okay. Well, shoot. So hopefully you can see us a little bit, right? Okay, everybody's okay. All right. Hi, guys. Welcome in. Hello, hello. Good to see everybody in the house. Many familiar faces. If you would, as you're coming in, 53 plus, hit that thumbs up so we can get to 53 plus thumbs up real fast. And while you're just now getting here, if you would hit those emojis in the little emoji box, and if you need help with that, the mods can show you how. But if you are watching on your tablet or your phone, there's a little emoji box. You can press emojis. Hitting those a bunch of times helps us as well. So much appreciated, my friends. Welcome, welcome. So it started Wednesday. Holly flew in. We played clearance. We had a blast with everybody that night. It was a super fun format, and we're still figuring out a different format that we're going to do on Wednesdays. We have a few things in the works with some local businesses, and then we also really had a good time with like the quick claims and how fast Wednesdays were. So we're thinking of doing a different format on Wednesdays. And then Sundays will be, always fun, fresh finds that we found from our estate sales on Thursdays and Fridays. Right. So let me tell you what we got into this week. So Thursday morning, we went to an estate sale. And here in the Springs, they were kind of meh, a few were good, some were not vintage at all, of course. And the ones we went to had a few things, right? We got a few things. We felt good about that. We had some thrift stores. We had a bunch of great food, of course. And then Friday, a local picker friend of mine texted me and said, "Hey, there's a private estate sale. I'm letting you know about it. It's private." And I'm like, "What?" Private estate sale? Oh, bless my ears. What are we doing? So we checked it out, hit the address. Holly was with us. And it was one of those when you walk in, you just start scooping things because everything's very reasonably priced and it's stuff that you like. And a few things are in as is condition, but I still grabbed them because they were so affordable, and then I can bring them to you guys affordably. But most everything was just fun, unique, collector pieces, etc. We got the cutest dog bed you've ever seen in your life, just for us. It's like a little rattan wicker mushroom, and the dogs can snuggle in it. And the family that was running the estate sale was a family of engineers. And she told me they had 2 Yorkies and that the Yorkies loved this particular little mushroom bed. So we had to get it for the babies. It's so stinking cute, but nobody will go in it yet. So yeah, is that the cutest thing you've ever seen? Like
the windows. And you just add a dog. Put a dog in it.
You just put a dog in it. There's Peaches.
Dog in it. What do you think, Peaches?
Oh, Peachy dog. She looks so cute in there. Oh, I love it. So
All right.
precious. So
Over
that
there.
was kind of my favorite find of Friday. We had such a good time, from kitsch to rubber faces to hard to find hazel atlas pieces to quilts. I bought 7 quilts at this estate sale, and they were all made by the owner. So the people that were having the estate sale had, I believe, recently lost mom and then put dad into assisted living. And so this was all of, the family had already been through. So this was all of the stuff, basically. Everything was super reasonably priced. They were the nicest people. And so that's how we have all the goodies we're bringing you tonight. So super big thanks to our friend Tiffany and, of course, Holly Parker for helping us grab stuff. Holly ended up getting a really cool Millennium Falcon from Star Wars 1977 for her brother for Christmas. Shh, he's not watching, so we can talk
about it.
Yes.
We
so
got
David's going to help me show some quilts tonight because it's too crazy up here. But welcome in, you guys. I want to say hi to everybody. It has been another wonderful week in vintage. We just keep running into like little gold mine situations that are dropping out of nowhere. So thanks, universe, or thanks. So grateful. Lisa is in the house. Hi, Lisa. That is our bid ender, Lisa Viscami, and she is welcoming all of you to the sale. Please make sure that you are in all messages live chat. There is no just in case on the Coleman sale. That's right. That's us. I was like, who are they? The Colemans. That's me and David. And just throw out your best bids. If you're like, what's a just in case bid? What do I do? Don't worry about it. It's nothing you even have to worry about or we have to explain. All sales are final and sold in as is condition because, of course, it's vintage and usually there's only one of whatever it is. If you're interested in purchasing, and let's say you're new, welcome in, guys. See 72 of you already here. Throw those thumbs up if you don't mind. Please just send your real name, your address, and your PayPal email to ttbsarahc@gmail.com. That's the same email address for David and I both. Again, we're a married couple in the same house, and we ship from Colorado. So if that's close to you, it's going to be even less than you might think. We do use Pirate Ship, which is discounted shipping on everything. I do have a merch link and an eBay store. Thank you so much for dropping those, Lisa. Those links are at the top of the chat, as well as in the description of the chat. So you can find those there. And welcome in. If you are new, please pop out and say howdy. We want to welcome you. If you are a lurker and you're just hanging out, hello. Thank you for having us on in the background. And if you have questions, if you're a buyer or you want to bid, please don't hesitate to ask. Anyone you see in the chat that has a wrench by their name can help you. They are in some capacity part of my mod squad. And I thank all of you, team, and love you muchly. I want to remember Phil, who is on our mod squad. I haven't seen her yet in the chat. I don't know if she's here. She's going through a lot right now medically. Okay. So if you're a praying person or you like to send healing vibes out to people, I know that would be very welcome on that end. Okay. Victoria, hello, sweetheart. How are you? Good to see you tonight. Thank you for being here. There's our orange loving friend, Karen Chase. How are you, girl? V's in the house. Hi, V. How are ya? Sue Windsor. Hello. Hi, Brian. Hello, friends. It is so nice to be with everybody tonight. It feels like we took a week of vacation without actually taking a week of vacation. We still did tonight. We still did tonight. Holly flew out this morning. She left it like, what time did our alarms go off this morning? 3:15.
Well, they went off about 3:10, 3:15. We got her dropped off by like 3:45 or 4.
Yes. We're only like 25 minutes from our airport here. Yeah. So it's not too bad at all. And then we just came back home and crashed. So it was great. We slept in. So it was nice. I feel good and rested for sure. There's Sarah Lee Coleman. Hi, welcome. Good to see you. Perry Hughes, how have you been? Great to see you as well. Welcome. All right, I'm scrolling down. I love seeing everyone greet each other and chatting. Love our community here. Hi, our Boo. I'll be seeing you next. You and Miff are my next house guests. So how many days are we out, our Boo? About 10? 12, something like that. I
Are
know.
you
I'm
sure?
so excited. I've had like a little rotating window of
Yeah, we're
housekeeping
like
summer.
not
It's
for
been so
profit.
fun.
Yeah, and not
I'm
for
sorry, David. It's like lagging. It keeps feeling like you're talking over me, but I can't hear what
profit.
you're saying, babe. What it
Well, let me pop out and I'll fix it.
Okay, yeah, the lag is really weird. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if it sounds like we're talking over each other. We're not trying to. Wildflower, hello. Welcome, welcome. Great to see you, doll. Thank you so much for being here. Hey, Coco girl. How are you? Welcome in. Hello, hello. All right, scrolling down. I see Ginger in the house, and the Gaddies are here. Welcome in, my friends. Gail and Steve. Hello, hello. All right, I'm scrolling down. Bear with me. And if I've missed anybody, it's not on purpose. Sometimes my chat can jump. Hello, Bree. This is it, Vintage. Wonderful to see you. There's our buddy Susan Lee. Hello, love. I hope everything in the forest behind the house has recovered. Let me know how that's all going. Laura, how are you? Welcome. Great to see you too. Trina, hello. Bow wow. Bow. Oh, Bobo Woodwood. Yes. My baby Bobo. Oh, she barked the entire time Holly was here like little heathen. Just a barking. All right, there's David. Hopefully that fixed our lag problem. And I'm sorry if the sound was weird.
Hello.
Say something, baby.
Oh, okay. We'll hope it works. I don't know. I've got one bar down here.
It's like really, really quiet on my end.
Our Wi-Fi has just been squirrely.
Yeah, we unplugged the Wi-Fi and moved it downstairs for Wednesday night because I was streaming from my phone. And the Wi-Fi has acted really squirrely ever since. Hello, guys. Hello. Laura Orton. Hello. There's Laza Zizo. What's going on, Laza girl? Good to see you. Brad's in the house all the way from Arkansas. Hello, Bradley. And Kevin Leonard, how you doing? Good to see you, friends. Hello, hello. Hi, Annette. Welcome in. I hope you are staying cool. It has been such a hot one, but I will tell you, we had this last week, like the hottest week of the year, basically. And now it's cooled off. Like it rained today. We had some serious lightning last night, and it's nice and cool today. It's like in the 60s, so we'll take it. Hi, Wordsmith. How's it going? Love to you and Evelyn. I hope you guys are well. There's our friend Trippy. Hey, lady, how are ya? Good to see you too. All right, I'm scrolling down, guys. Bear with me. It just skipped. So if I miss somebody, I'm sorry. I know, right? What little dog wouldn't want to sleep in a giant mushroom? It's so stinking cute. Grandma 11 plus 1. Nice to see you in the house. How are you, my dear? There is Mike and Simone. Hi, friends. Good to see all of you. And there's our buddy Alex. Yes, Susanna Elsner is new in the house. Welcome, Susanna. It is awesome to see you. Thank you for being here. We love new people. And we have a really warm, welcoming, funny chat. So definitely plug right in, Susanna. Happy to see you tonight. 17 days, our Vivu says. All right, fantastic.
All right.
That gives me a little bit more than 2 weeks to get ready for you guys. Yes. Hello, friends. Hello, hello. All right, there's Anne. Hi, Anne. How are you, girl? Good to see ya. There's our friend Nettie. Hi, Nettie. I hope you are well. Hi from Arizona, Kauai friendship. I love your username. That's so fun. Don't you hate it when your chat is corrected? I want to say bow wow and woof woof. Oh my gosh, I probably just read it wrong, Trina. I'm a ding dong.
No, she put it auto corrected to wood.
Oh. Okay, well, if Susan Jackson's here, it could be Woodwood as well. So,
True.
oh, how fun. That's awesome. 60s, I'm going to freeze. Yeah, you'll want to pack a variety of clothing choices, Arvuvu. I have warm coats for everybody, but if you are smaller than like a size extra large, you may want to bring your own. But yeah, it's going to be a little chilly, especially if you guys also go up to the mountains while you're here. So B says, I'll be in and out tonight. Been down with a migraine, getting my son ready for first day of school tomorrow. Well, I hope he has a great first day, B. I know Amy's daughter had her first day this week, and a lot of you have had grandkids and kiddos that have had their first days as well. So I hope everyone has a wonderful school year this year.
So what was your favorite?
I'm sorry.
What was your favorite thing about the first day of school? Like the night before, planning out for the next day, what was your favorite part?
Oh my gosh.
Mine was we would get new shoes. So we would get new shoes for the school year, and we would purposefully not wear them until the first day of school. So like I would lace them up and get them all ready. And yeah, that was my favorite thing was the new shoes.
Yeah, new shoes were always a plus. I'm trying to think. When I was little, I really like I'm talking up till probably like 11. I really enjoyed picking out my school supplies at Walmart. I loved, and Walmart was the only store we really had in my town that had school supplies, so that's where we went. And it was great because I would usually get some new pens, and Mimi and Pete, my grandparents, would always buy me cool new pens. And then I would get to usually pick out, my folders and notebooks. And I had one Trapper Keeper once, I think, and it was green and it had golden retriever puppies on it. So,
Well, you're all about the accessories. So I can see that with the accessories for sure.
yeah, yeah, I really got into the supplies of it all. And then Critter Sitters, when they came out, my Gen X people, Critter Sitters, Shirt Tails, Michael Jackson. What else? What else? Yeah, that stuff. It was on my jam. Yes.
Yeah.
And I hope you feel better, B. Hugs.
Okay.
Yes. Hugs to you as well. So, Victoria, that burn from canning sounds super ouchy. I hope you're okay, girl. Did you like need medical assistance? Because, that's rough. That is rough. Yeah. Amy said her outfit was always fire. Laura was a pens, pencil, notebooks girl like me. Same. All about the supplies. Laura had to have it. Laza says, got excited when I was little about putting my paper bag covers on my books and decorating them.
About that, totally. Yeah.
Very cool. I liked stickers too. I was all about it. Susanna said, in grade school, I look forward to using the lunchbox. Oh, yes. Strawberry shortcake. I had that one in kindergarten, and I had a little navy blue tote bag that had a big strawberry on it. It wasn't strawberry shortcake, but I love strawberries. And I picked that out from Walmart, and then I picked out my metal, that shows my age, my metal strawberry shortcake lunchbox. David, what did you have a lunchbox or did you eat at school?
Early on, I had a Dukes of Hazzard lunchbox, and then I had a Knight Rider lunchbox. But then once we got to Albuquerque, we did school lunches. So then lunchboxes are out the window, which I love because we would have tortilla roll-ups for breakfast with cheese and chili, and then lunchtime, of course, pizza and that kind of stuff. So I was all about that.
Heck yeah. Yeah, there were so many good fun things that were enriching about going back to school. Well, and you reach that as a kid too. You like reach that point in the summer where you're just kind of ready to get out from under being around parents every single day, all day. So you're just like, okay, I'm ready to go back. I'm ready to learn something. I'm ready to, show off my new shoes and my new Critter Sitter folder.
Awesome.
The peachy in high school. I don't know what that is. Tell me. I'm not sure what that is. So you got to shoot the moon game today for his birthday. Happy birthday, Steve. All right, everybody wish Steve a happy birthday, guys. It is his birthday. He's turning 21 again, I heard, right, Gail?
Well, he hit 500 points right away.
Yes, he did it right away. Do you know I could not get past 250 on that.
I dropped the ball.
Negative, but I then went to 250. What did you get?
I said I think I dropped the ball like 5 times before I actually made it go down the thing.
Yes. And that little ball's heavy, and we dropped it on the countertop, which is kind of like marbly granite stuff. And I was like, oh no, but it was fine. Didn't go to the doc, blistered and angry. Oh, girl, aloe vera all the way. I'm so sorry. That is lousy. Knight Rider for life, Alex. Yeah, David was a Knight Rider fan.
Loved it. Yes.
Kirby said, had a red metal Peanuts lunchbox and later a blue plastic Smurfs one. I later had a plastic Smurfs one as well, but mine was yellow. So that's awesome. Yeah. Oh, that is cute. And by the end of your lunchbox was covered in wacky packs. Yes, and stickers. Do you guys remember friendship pins that we did too with the the little safety pins and beads. I loved making those. So great. Robin Hood lunchbox in first grade. Never took my lunch after then. Oh, yeah. That's awesome, Brad. I love that. Use my pencil box for snacks. Beth, that is so
Smart.
resourceful. Heck yeah. Sneak a Swiss cake roll in. Watch out.
Nice.
Gail said, had a plaid book bag in first grade. Found out, like, oh, that's when you find something literally you haven't seen in 35 years or 40, and you're just like, I have this.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was too, Sarah Lee. I remember I was helping the other kids learn to tie their shoes because I was one of the first ones that like passed that little milestone or whatever. And then we noticed when we were tying our shoes that we had the little friendship bracelet or the friendship pins on the tennis shoes. And then, we would trade them. So
That's cool.
that is great. Yes. A folder for papers. Okay, Sue. I wondered what that was. Okay. Very cool. Oh, that's awesome. Anne says she has a Michael Knight t-shirt. Rocking the Hasselhoff. I love it, Anne. That is hysterical. You know what, Sue? I love that though. There's people like our chat is literally people of every age, every walk of life you could ever imagine. It's great. That's what I love about our chat. We can all learn from each other too. So
Yeah.
yes, girl, friendship pins all the way.
Okay.
60 plus years. Okay. Oh my gosh. Well, happy birthday, Steve. I hope you have had a really nice day. And thank you guys for being with us tonight. It means a lot that you guys are here. 98 people in the house. If you would throw that thumbs up, so appreciated. Thank you. Thank you. I know it does feel like forever ago going back to school, doesn't it? Yeah. And even in college, I didn't finish college, but I have some college under my belt. And I loved getting school supplies for that too. It was just absolutely the best. So, yes. All right, guys. Well, on that note, if anybody has questions, definitely feel free to ask a mod or ask us. We're all friendly. Everybody's here to help. And yeah, we're going to get this party started. We're going to show you an item, give you a price, put it on the screen. Then we'll do a 15-second countdown. Lisa V is going to enter the words bid end for us. And that's how it's going to roll. Highest bid prior to the bid end takes the bids, and we'll call it out as we go. So if you are new, that's the rundown. I know most of you guys know the deal, Pickles. So we're going to get this started and going. Babe, I think you had was it one more item than me? For sure. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Oh my gosh, Michael.
Saturday, you can't have me, Kit. Michael, you're so silly.
Oh, Michael.
Oh, damn. That is awesome, Bridget. You know what, though? Onward and upward. I feel like, David and I are approaching the 50s. David will be 50 next month. And
it's about to happen.
Like, I kind of love this age because I just don't give a damn about anything too silly anymore. You know what I mean?
True.
It has to be pretty big to upset me at this point. So
absolutely. There's nothing to really get all sweated out about.
No.
Thank you guys so much. I see up here we're at 102 watchers. Thank you guys so much. Make sure to give a thumbs up. And yeah, let's start off with my first round. I was almost going to save this for Wednesday, but I was like, I previewed it and I like it with some of these other items. This is a new old stock from 1985. I think it's marked, on this end here, 1985, Two's Company Inc. from New York, made in Thailand. And they are the little flower frogs, the metal flower frogs. And on the outside, it says set of 3, 1.5 round. But then when I took them out and measured them, I feel like they're more like 1.25 inch round. But so there's one that's not still in its plastic bag, but it doesn't look like it's been used with water or anything. And then the other 2 are new in their bags. Yeah, about 1.25 here, maybe 1.5 on the base.
I like those little ones too, just because they are so perfect for like the little Victorian cabinet cards, vintage Valentines, all of the ephemera for sure.
Totally agree. You can definitely
flower person. You could,
yeah. Well, and that's what it says on the box. What's cool is it says pin arranger, so for flower arranging. And I think we sold something recently, the art of flower arranging, which was really big in the 70s and 80s. I think even in the 50s. And so these kind of pieces were used a lot for those. So yeah, you would put your little flower ends down inside in a bowl, so that way you can display whatever you want. But yeah, you can put ephemera in. You can take them and put them in a smalls cabinet and use them as little risers, either that way or this way, like that type of thing. Oh yeah, Susan, you're right. Use them for your to hold your cards for sure. They're also great if you have like an office space where you want to put your business cards in there or something like that. But yeah, usually when you find these, they're about $12 each at the antique shop and different collector shops. Hey, TD Bear, it's good to see you. So these are going to be 3 altogether, unused, with their original little tag on the bottom. Taiwan, usually late 70s through the 80s.
Teddy bear.
Thank you, Janet. I see your bid. And of course, these were originally sold in New York in 1985. And it has its original little flower shop stamp. And this is actually from the Broadmoor gift shop and florist here in
Oh,
Colorado
wow.
Springs, which is a very high end gift shop, and Broadmoor's for the fancy ones. So kind of a cool little collector's piece. And I like the fact that the box does have a really cool little design. So thank you, Janet. I see your bid. We're going to count these down. You get the box, and I'll include the 2 little plastic pieces that they were in, but that is all coming together. And we're at 18, looking for 19, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good end.
Okay, those are so fun.
Yeah, fun. Oh, isn't that just
Alex,
fun?
we're talking about that candelabra. Yes, got it. Okay, sorry, I was. Got it. Alex. No worries. Got it.
All right, thank you so much, Janet. I got you for those. I'll wrap them back up for you.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
All right, y'all. So I am going to start out. Tell you what, let's start out with my little Mobley dog. And this estate sale, again, it was a privately listed one. And we felt like we were just walking into like a vintage antique store. It was so much fun. And this was one of the items that Holly found. And they had everything displayed. The family had worked very hard, that it all displayed really sweetly in the garage. And he was actually sitting in a dog cage they were selling. So everything was thoughtfully displayed. I'm starting this guy at 20. He is in as is shape. Everything is great on his little head and feet and stuff. The only reason he's in as is shape is he's missing some lashes on his little eyes. So he's just missing a few lashes, but he goes to sleep so he can be sleepy time doggy, and you can put a little blanket over him. And then he wakes up. So he has just a little smidge of paint wear on his nose. You could retouch that if you wanted to, but I'll leave that up to the buyer. And just the sweetest blinky eyes. He dates to 1963, made by the Edward Mobley Company, and he is the large one. So I'm going to show you. This is mine. I have the small one. This is his little buddy. This is mine. This is Big Boy. Now, you can hear his inner workings of his squeak are missing. They've popped out, but he does still, pass air. And the best thing about these squeaks that are older into the 60s is they haven't hardened up, and they're still kind of a soft rubber. And you can tell he's still nice, soft, and flexible. His little head also turns. So if you would rather have him like facing forward like this, look at his little shaggy chest. Again, a little paint wear right there as well. But I started him low at 20. They usually go higher than this in perfect condition. He's marked Mobley as well. It's kind of hard to see. It's right there on the back of his head, and then also on his tummy.
Yeah, I've never heard that. Passes air. Very nicely done.
I like that, Kevin. You know, that's a good squeaky term we should coin. He passes air. I know. Very, very cute. He does look like Digger, our Vuvu. Totally. So again, from 1963, Mobley dog, blinky eyes, super cute, moving head, little ear. Also, I think that's so sweet. They gave him motion, little ear up and a little ear down. And he is the bigger one in relation to these Mobley dogs. This is a small one. This one's mine, not for sale. And this is the big one. So really cute, just starting him at 20 if anybody's interested. He is blinking. He's giving you Morse code in blinks.
Oh no, he wants to be rescued.
I will come back at the recap and maybe someone will adopt today. Okay, thank you guys.
I was asking what breed is that supposed to be?
I think it could be several. It could be like a little Shih Tzu. It could be a little poodle. It could be anything that's got that little shaggy kind of textured thing going on. So, thanks, guys.
Like Benji. I think he looks a little bit like Benji.
Benji, yes.
Benji. Oh, and Sarah, can you look at your phone? I sent you a question.
Absolutely.
We really were behind today, and it's just because we've just had such a busy week. So a lot of fun. I've got this cute little fella. He is no smells. No smells. He is nice and clean. He does come with his original little tag, and his tag from the toy company right here. He was made originally in 1975, and this is the 1981 release. So he is about a 15-inch tall Paddington bear in his classic red hat and blue coat, and from Eden Toys. Yeah. But he's a really cute little bear. He's got his felt hat. It is attached and in really nice condition. Has not been in the sun or played with outside. There's a little bit of just like
Patty.
But yeah, Patty. He's got the fluffy little feet. Yeah, he's got his little Eden Toys tag, and it's like on the inside, I think. But you've got the maker space there. And then on the back, like I said, originally it was 1975, the year I was born. And then they came out with it again in 1981. And I think the first one in 1975, if you guys know, I don't know for sure, but I think it had the yellow and a light blue color combo. So it was a little bit different color combo. So the blue, like the royal blue and the bright red, is 1981. But his little tag, it says, "Please look after this bear. Thank you." And then when you turn it over, you've got Darkest Peru.
Yep.
Focus. There we go. To London, England, via Paddington station. Eden Toys Inc. 1975. But like I said, this bear is from 1981.
That bear's as old as you are.
Yeah, he's my little buddy. So thank you, Lynn. We're going to count him down. He measures right at 15 inches, but kind of like most of those toys, they do kind of get a little bit smaller as they age, but he sits down nicely too. Yes. Okay, Brad said that his brother had the yellow and blue. Yep, yellow and blue was the first one. This is the one that they came out with in 81.
75.
No, it first was 1975. This is the 1981 one.
Oh, okay. I thought he said 75 on it. My bad. Okay.
Because it says, 1975 is originally on here, but
yes.
I don't know.
Sorry, Sarah's like, my brain is just done. Yes, we have not stopped. I had the a little patent leather red Paddington purse, and I loved that thing. My grandma Nichols got it for me for my 5th birthday, and I was that was like the year that Paddington was kind of a thing. That would have been 82. So that makes sense, David, that he's 81.
Yeah. He keeps coming back for more. Like he's going to always be in style, kind of like Snoopy, don't you think?
Yes. Classic.
Yeah.
Timeless.
Classic. All right. Let's count them down for Lynn. Thank you. Come in at 26 if you're interested. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. I'm going for a trip. I'm going
What a cutie.
He is. And I like his little they're plastic, but they kind of remind me of like a Bakelite look.
Yes. Bid in from Lisa. Thank you so much, Lynn. Congrats.
Woo. Coming to you.
Thank you. Hello. Good reminder. That's right, Wildflower and Victoria. Thank you so much. Trying to get to over 100 thumbs up on this broadcast. Pardon me.
You want me to send you a cough drop?
So dry. Sure. Yes. That would be dandy. Okay. I have a cute handmade item that I'm going to do next. And my friends actually like kind of climbed a wall to get this.
Excellent.
So, pardon me. We were at the estate sale, and I had found some other little fun handmade things. And Holly spotted this and had Tiffany get it off the wall. And it is a clothespin holder. I'm starting it at 18. Oh my gosh. I have the window open because it's so cool. And I think something's blowing in and choking me up. So let's talk about it. It's got a little ruffle all the way around. It is on a little vintage cartoon. That's what's so cute, is it just goes on a hanger. So look at this little cartoony hanger it's on. Super sweet. I'm dying. And it is actually, the top part feels like a canvas. So this is canvas. And then this is kind of almost like a polyester canvas or something. There's a little gather right there that is trying to act funny. It's got like a little place where it's come from the hem. Thank you, David.
Hold.
Oh, thank you. Cough wrap. Okay. So it has that little spot, but look how cute it is. It is perfect for your laundry room, and it is filled with the clothespins that came in it. Now, clearly the clothespins are going to increase shipping. So if you would rather me empty the clothespins out and you put your own in, that's great. Or you can use it for something else. You know, you don't have to use it necessarily for clothespins. There's a little spot right there where the orange has just kind of bled from that flower. But that's really the only like issue as far as anything going on with the fabric. So real cute. 18 if anybody's interested. It is a clothespin holder. I would guess, what do you guys think? Probably 70s, 60s. You know, on handmade items, you're always just kind of left to guess. But based on this cute mod mid mod, oh my gosh, flower pattern, I'm going to say probably 70s-ish. So thank you, Harry. I'm going to do a countdown real quick. Here we go. David, thank you so much for the cough drop, honey.
For sure. Hopefully that'll help.
Okay. I'm pretty sure it's the window. So here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Clothespin bid in. Thank you, Lisa. Let's see here. I know it's just adorable. I love stuff like, you know, I love vintage handmade. It's just so cute.
Well, Holly held it out, and I was like, I don't know what it is. Ask Sarah. I was like, I don't know.
She was like, I'm not sure. And I was like, yes, I love this.
The doll clothes.
So Tiffany is tall and was able to reach it. So thank you, friends. Coming to you, Harry. Too cute. And Harry, let me know, hon, if you would like me to empty the clothespins out of it. Okay. So yes, Marsha Brady. Indeed. I love that. Thanks, Harry.
All right. So let's play with some pottery. I've got a really interesting piece, and I couldn't actually find the for sure maker on it, but it has a signature. So on the signature on the bottom, we'll get it to focus. And from what I can tell, it says Matt Latham. Matt Latham.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just going to hold it there. You guys tell me if you concur or what you think. And I Googled his name, and I could not find him online. But this vase here is a stunner, a large fat lava style 60s vase. They didn't start making them recently or anything. They're definitely older. And like with the fat lava style, I mean, it's just a stunner. You've got the green. And so this all has a little bit of black tint in there, but it's mainly like a green into a dark green. And then that is red that goes all the way around. It's not orange. It's actually red. There you go. That's about the colorway that it looks like. Yeah, and it's a nice big one. I'm going to show you the size. really big planter or vase. I mean, it's a vase, but you could definitely use it as a planter, put like a plastic planter down inside with a plant in it. But I love the red that goes all the way around the top. And then you've got just a little bit of texture going around the nice smooth bands that go all the way.
It's so
Then,
pretty.
yeah, I like how it kind of meets, and you've got the top of the
Yeah.
ribbon and the bottom of the ribbon there.
That's
Uh,
how I'd really display it. But it looks cool the other way too.
yeah, I totally would too, for
Yeah.
sure. And you don't usually see these kind of pieces as girthy as round. Usually they're kind of more narrow. So I do like that, and I like the fact that you've got the lip that kind of creeps out almost. Thank you, Anne. Appreciate your bid. This was one of the pieces that, out of the few that we saw in pictures for the estate sale, we were like, okay, we got to grab that.
Yes.
This and a dog were right next to each other, rubber faced dog. And so we went running. So, thank you, Anne, we definitely worked to get this one 8 inches tall, and the opening is a little over 6 inch diameter, so you can get quite a bit in there.
Yes. It's gorgeous. It kind of reminds me too of Fat Lava.
Yes,
And it's a really nice signed piece. And I feel like it's hard to tell when it was made. But it has a really groovy 60s, 70s feel, and it is hand thrown pottery. So I feel like it's definitely one of a kind.
I do too. And yeah, if it's not 60s, it's definitely 70s. I don't think it's anything newer than that. Especially from that estate sale, they had quite a bit of different pieces like that. All right. So, Brad, hopefully that answered your question. So let's go ahead and count it down. I saw Anne was in at 34. Thank you, Anne. And if anybody else is interested, you can come in at 35, 15, 14, 13. And that is a green into black in there. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Okay, cool, Brad. Yeah.
Yes.
A lot of these cool pieces, you see the style and you're like, okay, I know when that was made, and we've got a signature, but it could be a one of a kind piece made by a studio artist back in the day. So, um, you'll only have the information you can find online, usually on those kind of pieces. So,
Awesome.
thank you so much, Anne. All yours. Appreciate
Congratulations, Anne. Thanks, Lisa.
it.
Okie dokie. I am going to do this cool cat. This is such a fun find. Again, this was at the estate sale and it was up at the register and everybody was checking out on top of it. And I noticed as I sat there for a little bit, because Holly and Tiffany were still in the basement shopping and we were done. So we sat on the couch for a little bit and just waited to check out. And I noticed, nobody's buying this. They're just checking out on top of it. So finally I asked the guy at the register, hey, is this for sale? And he was like, oh yeah, you want it? I was like, yeah. And so here it is. So I am going to start this one. Hold on, let me get there. At $24. It is a 1977 Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs board game. And it's not Disney. So this is not the Disney rendition of Snow White. It's another one, and it's just as kitschy and cute. So this is made by Catico from 1977. Good year, good year. And look at all of these little guys. We owe, after work we go. This little feller's still getting his little boots on. And Snow White is such a cutie. I like her little pink dress. And it's maybe perhaps a little more modernized version. And then, ooh, look, there's Lurky Witch. She's a lurker.
She's lurking.
The lurking. And somebody also on the cover of this, God love them, they wrote their phone number. Okay, so it does have someone's phone number right there.
Oh.
And that could probably be easily removed if you know how to remove pen from cardboard. I've done it a couple times, but I'm going to leave it up to the buyer. All right, so you're wondering, is it all here? Yes, it is all here. So it comes with the little spinner. So you've got Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, and it's the same thing as using dice. So if you didn't want to use the spinner, you certainly could use dice. And there were actually some little Bakelite dice that were in here that are not included with the original game.
Cool.
So these dice were with it. Just going to include them. Normally it would just come with the spinner. All right, so there was dice. And then we do have all 4 of your little marker pieces that are you as you move around the board. So all 4 are there. It is a 4-player. And then look at this board. It's so cute. Yeah, the witch was like, call me maybe. All right. I just met you, and this is crazy. Here's Snow White. Okay, that went south. But anyway, so you get the gist. You have all of the little markers that you move based on what you spin, or if you want to use the dice, what you roll. And you're starting here with the magic mirror, and it's kind of got like a cute little narrative that goes with it as you move around the board. And of course, the first person that gets up here to Prince Charming and the finish is the winner. And of course, you can go back, spaces, forward, all that good stuff. But I just think the graphics are really cute on this.
I do too.
It would be great to, a lot of people make game room art, and they'll put like a series of old board games up in a game room as wall decor. I think that's a great idea. But because this is all here, I think it would be fun to play, if you've got kiddos or grandkids. From 1977. Definitely a fun little piece. So it's all here. I'm going to put it back in the box.
Love a good board game.
Yes. If anybody is interested, I'm asking $24. The whole thing is complete, and it is really, really a cute one. So fun board game to play and or decorate with.
Yeah.
All right. Going once, going twice. Bring it back to the recap. Thank you, guys.
We're play a game tonight, babe.
I know. We might play Snow White and 7 Dwarfs, honey.
We might just have to. All right. I have a really interesting piece. This is going to be coming in its original box. How hot is it in Colorado? Right now, it's actually high 60s where we live today, now. But earlier, I think it was like low 70s. And then tomorrow, we get up into the 80s again. So it's not too bad. But yeah, this is by Sevi. I think that's how you say it, Sevi or Sevi. And it's from 1970s in Italy. It was made in Italy. So this is its original box, and it had its original little board here that helped hold the clock in here when shipping and stuff. So it's going to come in all of that, including its little quality control sticker.
Nice.
All right. So that all goes in there. But the best part is what was in it. This really, really whimsical bunny clock reminds me of different types of like English illustrations and things. Reminds me of actually the Wade Whimsies too, like that kind of style. But this is a nice wood piece with the artist design on the front, and the artist's name is Antje Vogel. Antje Vogel.
I'll write that.
Thank you, and it's on here. Right there. So the artist created these for this company. Thank you, Sarah. And we've got its actual sticker on the back as well. And so she made different types of animals in this style, and nice bedroom clocks for kiddos. It's a nice, quiet clock piece too. Yeah.
I was just going to say, Antje Vogel is German, and she reminds me a lot of Iris Apfel in her style, in her use of color. Very whimsical, fun little artist. I just wanted to throw that in.
Thank you. Yeah, I didn't know that. That's so cool. And yeah, German artists, which is awesome. And yeah, when you get in close, you see a rooster in there, some stars.
And the rooster's sitting on top of, I think it's a little cat. And then the cat is sitting on top of a critter. And then that critter is sitting on top of, it looks like a mouse or another bunny. But what's funny is, look, it's got human hands.
Yes.
But a big head. And we don't know why.
Human hands and a bunny face kind of morphing into a crocodile. Definitely an interesting clock. And it's an easy one to use. Just takes a AA battery. The clockwork is great. You've got little plastic hands, and they do move nicely. No issues with it at all. So it'll come with a new new battery. So all you have to do is hang it up and put it on the wall. I think it's a fun one for a kid's room, or if you have like a fun little game room, also great game room one. So um,
Yes.
she's from Upper Italy. Okay, cool. Up by the Alps. Nice.
Very cool.
Yeah,
Okay. I thought she was a German artist. Interesting. I didn't realize she was Italian because everything I was reading about her was in German. So interesting. Thank you, Laura, for the
yeah.
info on that. And yes, the brand on this is Sevi, dates to the 70s from everything we found. And it's just hilarious. Yeah, it's a good one.
Yeah, I love it. And it's a nice, quiet clock, so you can hear it ticking, but not so much. So it's not going to drive you nuts if you don't like that sound.
And works great.
Very nice and quiet. All right. And it measures right at 7.5 by 9.5 in size, just to give you an idea. All right. Thank you guys.
Okay. Super cool clock. I love that thing.
Yeah.
Yes. All right. So I have some as is bundles that I am going to do tonight. And remember when I said we walked into this estate sale and saw all kinds of fun things. And again, all the prices were just very wonderful. And so I did grab a few things that were in as is shape because they were such a steal and they still have life left. So you know me, I couldn't leave these. Okay. Bear with me. So I'm actually going to bundle this set of shakers together. And it's going to be two sets. So first up, and honey, I'm starting this at 16.
16 for each bundle?
No, for the whole bundle as a whole, the whole shebang.
Okay.
And you're going to get 2 sets of shakers for 16. So the first set is really cute. These are little cats. And the cats are doing, I'm a little teapot, short and stout. Here is my kitty paw as a spout. When all steamed up, I will shout, tip me over and pour me out. Has anybody ever noticed that that is actually the Wheel of Fortune? No, that's the Jeopardy. I feel like that's I'm a little teapot. Am I wrong?
Real close. Real close.
Sorry, I have a bunch of the ADHD legit. So I get sidetracked pretty easy. Here we go. 16 for the bundle. We have yellow kitty bow tie. We also have red bow tie on kitties. So they are a pair. They don't have any stoppers. They're made in Japan and they're in excellent shape. So there's no issue with these little guys. They're cute as can be. And they are the first set in the bundle. The second set in the bundle are the ones that are as is. Okay. And our as is status comes from Mrs. Bluebird. She has had a repair and it went all the way to her tail. And she actually almost made her look like a little ocarina or something. She's missing a little spot right here in her tail from the repair. Now, could I leave these bluebirds behind? No, no, I could not. So here they are. And I'm basically just throwing them in for the price of the cats. They are super cute. Mr. Bluebird is in good shape. He doesn't have any issues. And some people like to even display these separately. You can put him somewhere, you can put her somewhere else. He's in great shape. So really good. And kind of has like a little pink underneath, little black coat. Super, super duper sweet. And look at the little glasses on this guy. I know, just her bottom. I know. And then Mrs. Bluebird, of course, has her little repair right here. She also has matching glasses to Mr. And she has like a little bonnet style hat, right? So her repair makes her have a missing little hole in her tail. And you are going to get this set and this set for one money. Okay. So that is going to be the cats and the little bluebirds all for one price as a bundle. I couldn't leave them behind, honestly. I was going to grab these anyway. And then I saw her repair and I was like, you know what? Somebody can do something cute with these, right? So that's why I was like, we'll just throw them into the cats and do a bundle. So more or less two for the price of one. Thank you guys. I know they were so sweet. I just could not not do them. So I'm going to start a countdown. Thanks, our Vuvu. This is $16, not for choice, for the whole shebang. It is a bundle. If one of the mods wants to type bundle in the chat for the people that are watching with their volume down. So that is going to be my little bluebirds, which are just cute as they can be. And these together, here we go. 15, 14.
Put her in a nest.
12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. And she had such a cute collection of shakers. She collected piggy stuff. She collected nice kitchen items. There was a hazel atlas pineapple there I was pretty jazzed about, and that is coming here in a little bit. So there is the bid end, and all of it together is going to Karen Chase for 23. Congrats. Everybody's coming as a quad. Nice. So thank you guys all for your bids so much. Thank you, friends.
Awesome.
Congrats,
Karen. I have a fun toy now. Back in the 50s, they considered it a boy toy, but I would say anybody would love a sedan like this. My God, it is a really, really nice, kind of like a royal blue or even a cobalt blue sedan. It is let's see, a Minister Deluxe is the brand, and it's a Pontiac Chieftain. Tell me if you're picturing that. And it was actually the first Pontiac that was introduced as a new design after the war. So Pontiac, this was their big comeback after the war efforts. So on the back, you see all the chrome that they tried to duplicate. All of the chrome pieces are available there. And oh my God, let me see what's going on. I see a gift alert.
Oh, that is so sweet. Karen Chase gifted the shaker set to our Vuvu, and our Vuvu will be here in 2 weeks. So awesome. Thank you. And so will Karen. So you guys can exchange gifts while you're here. That is so awesome. Thank you.
Enjoy. That's so fun. Love that. Thank you, Karen. Yeah, all the chrome there, and I love the fact that you even have its little hood ornament that is a separate part that's attached, and it's there as well. So on the friction toys, the cool thing about them, they're not wind up. You just go forward, and then you see how the wheels keep going, and it has that nice car sound. Yeah, very fun toy. Let's put it on here. Oh no! So,
there he goes.
Yes, it's a nice working toy. The inside of the cabin, excellent condition. The windows, no yellowing. They're not punctured out. And they're like a plastic, a thin plastic. And yeah, just a really, really beautiful piece. Yeah. That is so sweet, Karen. You and
they're good buddies, Vuvu and Chase. I love it.
They are. Yeah. And it does have like a different type of rubber wheel. So like a rubber coating on it. So that way it will track on carpet and stuff.
Oh, that's nice.
Great condition. All the wheels are original. Yes, it's a metal car. So it's a metal car, and it's actually from 1954 was when it was made, and it's like a model of the Pontiac Chieftain sedan. So yeah, really cool. And the fact that it has all of its working in there at this age is amazing. It's one that I would definitely not have the kids really play with unsupervised. Definitely can play with it supervised, but it's just a stunner. One for a collector for sure. And it's got its original marking on the bottom, and that just says Minister Deluxe. It's just kind of hard to see it.
That's a good idea. That'd be cute with a Christmas tree on it, Lisa. I agree.
You know, what a great idea. Just put a Christmas tree just right on top like that. Bam.
It's such a nice little bullet-looking car. So iconic.
Yeah, and it doesn't have any dings or anything. So thank you, Victoria. It measures right at 10 inches. And before I count down, I had this little wood box with like a plexiglass case, and I've just been using it for different things. If you want to add this in, whoever wins this, because I do need to still count it down, whoever wins it, you can add this to the car for $10. It's just a nice wooden box so you can display the car without getting dust on it.
Oh,
A lot of
yeah, it, like, fits in here perfectly.
great for model cars. A lot of model car makers and creators like to do it that way. So that way you can just set it in this little case like that. So just add $10 if you want the case. Otherwise, yeah, just the cart. So let's count it down. Thank you guys. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good end.
Oh.
I love the sound that they put on these.
Yeah, that's so fun. What a great find.
Thank you. I
Gotta
never
say,
find
still
these.
walking in there and not really knowing what all was there was just a blast, you guys. It was like walking into just a little honey hole that you just didn't even know existed. It's great.
Yeah.
9 miles per gallon.
Yeah, if that. So congrats, Victoria. It's yours for 34. Let me know, no pressure, if you would like the box with it for an extra 10. No
Awesome.
pressure.
Congratulations, you guys. That's
Yes, thank you.
amazing. Yes, I agree. Hi, Hollyberry. Welcome in, love. Good to see you.
Yeah.
101 people. Whoops, sorry, babe. 101 people are in the house. So if you wouldn't mind hitting the thumbs up button, and that way we can get to 100. Thank you, Mod Squad, that keeps driving that. Much appreciated. Go to the box, Dad, for Christmas. Oh, that's awesome, Victoria.
I'll include it. Thank you, Victoria.
Good. Okay. I got into some really pretty rosaries at this estate sale, and these are lovely. Again, these are Catholic rosaries. I don't know if they're blessed, but they're all from different places, which I think is really neat. And these are very popular, of course, with our Catholic folks. A lot of people like to also wear them, men and women. So they also are trendy and pretty. Whatever your reasoning is, I'm just going to start these at $15 for choice. And I'm going to show you the first one is this wooden one. And this is made from olive wood from Jerusalem. Really pretty. It is marked on the back. I'll show you the crucifix part first. And then look at these little olive wood beads. They all have the eye, and then you also have the design here, and it's so finely carved.
Yeah.
It looks like a cross. I can't really tell for sure. And then the other side also has this red dot, and it says Terra something, Terra Santa. That is it. So this is olive wood carved from Jerusalem. Really pretty. These are all vintage. They did come from the estate sale. So this one is going to be choice number 1. Very pretty. And let me give you some measurements too, if you're wondering like to where, how long it would drop. This one is 23 inches. So the olive wood one is 23 inches. I agree too. Great, and if you like to celebrate that style, they're beautiful just to wear. The next one that I have is a seed shape large cross. And this one is really pretty on the middle part. We have, looks like Jesus on this side, and then Mary on this side. This one is made in Italy, and you have like a pewter Jesus. You can definitely tell there is some worn patina from age. Pewter INRI at the top. And then you have the pretty cross design on the back, and then it is marked Italy right here. So this one is in nice shape as well. It is a seed bead kind of, or seed shape, if you will, on the black beads, and it's 21 inches. Okay, so that's choice 2. Choice number 3 is navy blue, and this one is from Fatima, which is in Portugal. You guys, if you are Catholic, you know the lore around that. This is beautiful. I believe that is the Sacred Heart. And then on this side, it says Fatima 1917 to 2017. So this perhaps was, I'll tell you though, this cross is older than 2017, in my opinion. So maybe they did like a millennial, like a centurion celebration prior to 2017, but the cross on this one is quite a bit more ornate. And the beads on this are navy blue versus black.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So really a lovely rosary there. And this one measures from the bottom of the cross to the top of the beads 21 inches as well. And then my last one is really a stunner. It is also from Italy. This one has a bit of a smaller cross. You can see, again, worn patina to Jesus. He has definitely been prayed on an awful lot. It is marked Italy right there. And then these beads are also carved, and it's the same evil eye design for protection as on the wooden ones. Look at that. Isn't that wild? If you look at those beads really closely, same design. And I love this piece right here. It is a relief of Jesus on one side.
Oh yeah.
And then a relief of Madonna and Child on the other side. And it says something around it, but I cannot for the life of me, guys, make that out. It is just incredibly tiny. So really, really sweet pieces. These did come from the same owner of the estate sale. I bought them all in the same place, and they are quite beautiful. So again, the first one was olive wood from Jerusalem. The next one was the large seed shape beads from Italy with the large cross. And this is the other one from Italy. And you can see the cross is a bit smaller. And this one is the one with the carved black beads. This one is the one with the beads that have a seed shape to them and almost kind of look like a real seed.
Yeah.
And then this one is from Portugal, and this is Fatima. Bear with me real quick. There we go. Our Lady Fatima. So, and thank you also, Holly, my friend Holly, who was just here, is Catholic. So she was able to help me identify what was what as well as far as the Catholic parts of this. So thank you to Holly. She's not here tonight. She had dinner planned, but yes, big thanks, Holly. So I'm going to start a countdown on these. They're really beautiful, and they're vintage crucifix pieces with rosaries. So I'm going to start a countdown. Here we go. We are at 17 with Sue. This will be for your choice. Thank you, friends. That's what I thought, our Vivu. I really do feel like these are seeds. Because they're all slightly different, you know, kind of like seeds are.
Yeah.
So, all right, friends, here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Hi, George. 3, 2, 1. Looking for the bid end. Thank you guys so much for enjoying the finds that David and I curate. We love doing this, and I love finding you guys things that are special to you. So there's my bid in. Thanks, Lisa girl. All right. Seed and some are ashes too. Interesting. Okay. Very cool, Kauai. I always love the info. Annette, you have first choice, my dear. So we'll call the olive wood. This one is Jerusalem. This one is Italy seed or Italy carved. Or this one is Fatima. Okay, so that's how we'll do it. Jerusalem, Fatima from Portugal, or Italy seed or Italy carved. Number one for Annette, the one from Jerusalem. You got it, love. That is yours. Thank you so much.
And then George is next.
Yes. George, you are next. Let me know if you would like Fatima or Italy carved or Italy seeds.
Perfect. And then after George will be Sue Windsor.
I'm saying that right, guys. It is Fatima, right? Versus like Fatima. Okay.
The rubbed one. He wants the one that.
Rubbed one. That is the carved Italian one, George. Right there. You can tell he has been rubbed quite a bit. You got it, sweetheart. Got that one for you, George. Thank you so much.
And then Sue.
And then Sue Windsor, would you like the large cross from Italy with pewter cheeses, or would you like Fatima from Portugal with navy blue?
Perfect. And then after her will be Harry the Hound Dog.
And then Harry. Fantastic, friends. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. You got it, George. I've got it for you, sweetheart. So Sue, let me know, or you can always take both too, if you would like. And then after Sue is Harry.
Harry.
Okay, Sue's going to take both. You've got it, sweetie. They're coming to you. Thank you guys so much for all the bids. And congratulations. Thank you. Thank you.
Great finds. All right. I have an item that I had no idea. This was at the house that we got a little birdie came and told us that there was a sale going on. So this was sitting on top of the fridge in the house. They had about 6 or 7 different oil lamps with hurricanes. This was the only one that really caught my eye because, of course, that Amberina. Now, the Amberina is all flashed glass, which actually tells you the age. On the flashed glass Amberina, most of those pieces were made at the end of the 1900s into like the early 1910s. So you've got the flash glass that gives you that really beautiful look. And then down here, you have more of just the yellow Amberina. And then most oils are like a red tone. So this one had oil in it, had the wick, and looked like they had used it, within the last couple of years. So I was like, I've got to check this one out. So it was in nice condition. This has no breaks, no damage to it at all. It measures right at 18 inches tall. And like I said, from what I could see, anywhere from like 1890 into 1910s. So the flash glass piece, I'm going to show you what that means. So the color tone is flashed on the inside. So you clean the outside, you're fine. If you go on to the inside to clean, you can pick up some of that flash glass and then it'll be clear. So like right up here, you'll see just from cleaning off over the years, some of that red has pulled off. But that just shows its age, and for it to still have that much color, it's over 100 years old.
It is fantastic.
No
What
damage.
year did you find on these?
All I could find was early 1900s,
Yeah.
possibly 1890s Victorian. And it's considered a parlor lamp, which was very in during that time period. So let me put this glass orb back on. So the glass orb itself is about 8-inch diameter and then 18 inches tall for the whole piece. You've got the original hurricane. And it does glow, yes. So I've got my lights on. You're not going to really see very well. But when you turn on the light, you see that Amberina glow. It does glow down here and all through here. So it does have that traditional Amberina glow under black light, but it's a flash glass glow.
It is gorgeous on. We ended up, because it did have oil in it, going ahead and burning it. And we set it in the middle of the table, and the light from the window shining through it. It is gorgeous. And it still has a really modern look because it's round.
Yes.
I love it. Yeah.
It's a nice solid. Yeah, nice. I know. I agree. Where can we put this? I like the design. So let me take this apart. Well, let's go ahead. No, I'll keep it lit. And when I ship this, I will clean out all the oil and dry it out. So the oil will not be coming with it. You just have to buy some regular old lantern oil. But yeah, really nice condition on this. Just a little bit of wear up on top. And then here is the hurricane itself. Ah, nice and warm. Let me hold on to it like this. And yes, the hurricane does get nice and warm with the fire. Ouch. But anyways, nice and clean. And I'll clean off any smoke residue just from showing it. Thank you, Laura. It's a really beautiful piece. So now I'm going to go ahead. We're going to blow it out. So I blew it out, and I'm going to show you on the piece here. So this is the maker of the hardware, is P&A Risden or Risden Manufacturing. A lot of these brass components during that time era were made by this company. More high-end, nicer quality. So you've got the tray here that slips on, and then that'll hold the bowl. And then in here is where that holds on to your actual hurricane. So it's a nice design. I'll unscrew it and drain all of the oil out. And all you have to do is get some oil.
It is gorgeous.
And I'll leave the wick in there, so it'll have a little bit of oil smell, but it won't affect it with shipping. So let's count it down. Put it back together.
Thank you, Laura. We see you at 58. If anybody else wants to get in, now is the time. We're going to count her down.
All right. And yes, it works great, but we turn the fire off. So let's go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. I do too. It's so hard to find them in a good enough condition to actually use, bring to a sale and ship. So I was so happy to find one, especially at a price that we could afford.
It is absolutely gorgeous. I know.
It was on top of the fridge.
It's very classy. It's Amberina at its finest. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, Laura took it. Gio, your 70 babe came in right after the bid in. Lisa, thank you so much. Laura coming to you for 68, honey. Congrats.
Thank you both for your bids. Thank you.
Yay. Okay, so it is time to do the Hazel Atlas. And if you know, you know. If you're a collector, as most of you are, this is just such a fine piece, a cool piece to find in the wild. I'll tell you, I am going to start mine at only 78. Usually these go for anywhere from 90 to 179. And those are actual sold prices, no lie. This is our little baby that we are bidding on. And it is in as-is condition. I want to show you why first before anybody throws in a bid. And I'm starting it at 78 because of condition. Okay. Otherwise, if this was in great shape, I probably would have started at about 100. Right here, we've got a flake chip right there, and then a regular chip right there. And then on the little points, you have a little bit of the cold paint loss, and they're not chipped. See those little points? They're not chipped per se. That's just paint loss. Okay. This is the chip spot, and that's the chip spot. All right. That's the extent of the damage on the piece. Okay. Just so you know what you're getting. Otherwise, you know, you're going to display it just like this and nobody's ever going to know. These are so expensive. They were not as abundantly made as the apple and the strawberry, which I've sold many times before. This also has a smidgen of paint loss right there. Okay. I just saw that on the edge. And then this is that is not paint loss. That's actually a fleck of white paint. I'm going to leave that up to the buyer to get off. Okay. Just because I didn't want it to take off the flash glass on the actual piece. So Hazel Atlas made the white apple, the yellow and red apple. They made the strawberry, and they made very few of the pineapple, which is why the pineapple is more valuable. It's less abundant. So this was made between the 1930s and 1940s. It would have originally been a jelly jar as well. And what I came to find out later on when I owned one of these myself is that it was actually a promotional deal from Kix cereal. Why you got a pineapple, not really sure. But yeah, I thought that was an interesting story too. Apparently, yeah, the pineapple was from Kix cereal. How crazy is that? Huh. So it is a jam. It's an original jam jar. It's milk glass with flash painting over it. If you Google, and I challenge anybody out there, Google Hazel Atlas pineapple, and you'll see what I'm talking about on price. They're very, very, very expensive. Bree says, I've only found these in Colorado. Yes, this is probably over the years, maybe the 5th or 6th one that I've found and sold. But they are very difficult to find. One on eBay for 200. Yes. That's why. And that one's probably in like perfect condition. So that's why I was like, you know, I'm just going to start him at 78. If you are a collector and you are looking for one, this is a pretty good price. You won't really find them any cheaper than that. So, if you know, you know, if you're a collector, this is, to most people, you're like, it's just a little pineapple. But if you are a collector, this is a big deal. So, yes. If it doesn't find a home here, it's okay. We'll find it one on eBay. Not a big deal. But I wanted to offer it to you guys first because it's a Hazel Atlas pineapple.
Right.
if
If
you know.
you have the apple and the peach, I mean, you've got to get the pineapple when you can find it, and
It's
that's
a good one.
that's
It's a
one of the
good one. Yes. And again, you have your damage on the back. I would just throw that to the back, and then there's your front displaying oh so nicely.
okay.
So going once, going twice, going to eBay. Thank you guys. All
Uh-oh.
right. Throw it back to
All right.
Tiffany.
All right. I've got an interesting find. The wood and just the design of it caught my eye. And I agree, Bree. Someone needs that baby. And if you
Hey,
are
think
in the
about it.
comments,
If you need it, just let me know. It'll be here. I'll bring it back for the recap.
because it's definitely one of those when you find it and you need it, you've got to have that one.
Yes.
So this piece is a nice rotating display piece, all wood, and then you've got the porcelain little handles. Now, looking at it, I was like, oh, this is like almost antique. But no, we're pretty sure this is from the late 60s, possibly into the early 70s. And there's a couple of reasons. So we've got the brass piece on top, very 60s, 70s vibe. And then when we look inside the doors, the actual, and I can't take them out because they're fixed, but it's a Phillips screw in there. So that would be most likely late 60s. But it is just an outstanding design. It's a distressed yellow pine is what we could kind of figure out there. So you've got this design like kind of a distressed look. That is intentional on all of the little pieces there. And then, of course, they put on those porcelain, kind of like the antique display cases that they used to have. But you've got little pockets in here. So these don't actually open up. That's just like a display. Yes, hexagonal. So let's show you the design. And what's cool is, yeah, the drawers pop out, but they won't fall out because they're fixed in because it's for a display. Not only can you display all your stuff, your crafts, your different types of pieces, nuts and bolts, all that kind of stuff. You can pick it up with this holder here and carry it. So Holly, it is right at 16 inches tall. So 16 inches tall, which means in pirate ship lingo, it would probably ship about $16 because of its size, and measures about 11 by 11 as far as the size. It holds a lot of stuff. Sarah's right. What's really awesome about it is when you look at some of the antique, larger advertising display pieces, this is kind of like stylized after that.
Yeah.
So when you look at it, it almost has that antique design, you know, with the little triangle drawers. And I think the design just makes it easier to get in and get what you need and to display. So when I was looking online, they called it an apothecary cabinet. One other listing, they called it nuts and bolts display. So it just depends on who used it for what. But I think for like anybody that does crafts, anything like that, it's an amazing piece to store all of your stuff.
Yes.
Also,
I love it that it's on a lazy Susan. So if you're stationary and let's say you want it for your craft area, or let's say you want it, you know, in the kitchen, even.
right.
You know, it's so handy because you can just turn it around and you can put your hand just right into the little faux drawers, and then the ones on the bottom are all real. So it's such a cool piece. We both were like, where can we put it? And then when we realized we have nowhere to put it, we were like, well, we'll sell it. So
Right.
our last year gain, it's a rad piece, and these little boogers go up to like $140 apparently.
Yeah, the last two sold, and their solds on Etsy were $145 and $159. So yeah, 98 is a really good deal on this, and it does have great condition as far as the wood goes. That's intentional. So that style is supposed to be like that, and of course those porcelain knobs, no breaks or chips on those. So
Yeah.
and I thought, you know, people use them as a thread, like for your sewing stuff. People using them for seeds and things like that. So you can like put your seed packets in there. And you could definitely use it in the kitchen for an organizer as well.
Yes.
So yeah, $98. And like I said, for shipping, you're looking at between 14 and 16 because of its size. So luckily it's under 18 inches tall.
It is such a good one.
It really is. I love it.
We love it. So yes, think about it. If you want it, great. It'll be here. Thank you guys so much. And Victoria, yeah, I worry about you, girl. You might want to hit the emergency room if you think that it's second-degree burns. Not
It
telling you
can
anything.
make, it can make you sick. Yeah.
We love you, girl. Rest. Log off, rest. And she texted me, I will be sending you jam. And I'm like, girl, don't worry about the jam.
Yeah, put the jam to the side. Take care of those burns.
Love you. Hugs.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
Guys, no worries. All right. So speaking of bundle deals, I have these precious eyelash kitties. And again, walked into this estate sale and was like, what? Because you guys know, especially if you're kitsch people, you really don't see these every day. And so here's the deal. I am actually going to just start these at only $15 for choice because this one is in as is condition. And this one has a couple little flea bites. So again, from display, you can see they look great. Let's get closer so you know what you're looking at. This one has a little hairline that goes up on her side. Now, it's not structural. She's not been repaired, and it doesn't go all the way through. But she's got a little hairline, which looks honestly like part of the stem on the flowers, but it is not. It is a hairline. Now, look at these fabulous kitty lashes. These are from the 60s, and they are made by the maker Tilso, Japan. They both have their original foil tags. Now, this one has a flea bite right there and a couple little fleas. Do you see them real on that ear right there? Aside from that, this one is in pretty darn good shape. And this is Tilso, Japan, a kitsch maker of ceramics and porcelain. They are glazed. They date to the early 60s. Some of these were made in the late 50s. I feel like this one might be a little newer than this one. Marked with their original foil tags, both on the bottom. These are hard to find kitsch pieces. What would have originally been considered like the old school kawaii, that was these kitties. Now, this cat has a sizable little boogered up spot there and a chip there. Okay. Do I normally pick up pieces in this poor condition? No. Were they a really good price? Yes. And I thought, for $15 each, somebody just put these in your collection.
Oh, yeah.
They are so sweet. I couldn't pass them by. Yeah. And I really like them. And so 15 for choice. Normally, if these were in excellent shape, we'd be looking about 45 to 75 each. So again, if you're a kitsch person, this is a great way to score some really fantastic large eyelash kitties. Yes, I have a set of eyelash puppies, and I sold an eyelash poodle not too awful long ago, and I just love them. They are so collectible and kitschy and cute. This is the big kitty of the set too. So originally she would have come with a mate that had her exact same floral design on them. I have the deer version of this eyelash kitty in this same painting. It's downstairs in our house.
Yep.
I know I love the poodles too, Kauai. So cute. So this one, let me tell you, size is 9.5. Yeah, 9.5 inches tall by 3.25 wide. So this is a good size kitschy eyelash kitty. And again, you can see like structurally she's fine. She just endured some damage, and it happens over the years. So that's why they are so inexpensive. Normally these go way, 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 way up there. All right. And then you have your pair of kitties. And I love that one's an eyelash kitty and one is just got her little eyes open, right? Yep. Really sweet. And then this one has kind of that cobalt pretty floral design, and both have their original Tilso Japan stickers. So thank you, Deanna. I'm going to start a countdown on these. And again, I got them for a great deal because of the damage, and I couldn't leave them. I'm sorry. And again, sometimes I hate to sell things with a little bit of damage, but if you're like me, we all have a little damage. And you know what? Dang it, they're so cute. I knew someone would want them. So yes, they have been rescued, right? That feels good. Let's start a countdown, friends. Thank you guys so much for loving the kitschy fun things that I do. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're looking for the bid in. And they
Mhm.
kind of look like a little family. This could be dad and then mama and baby. They do actually look quite cute together. So one more thumbs up is what we need for 100. It has been a great night already. Thank you guys so much. Throw that thumbs up. All right. Deanna took the bid at 18. Thank you so much, Deanna. We'll just say single cat or double cat, or you can certainly take both. Kauai, I know I'm like that too. I am one of those people that I will keep something with damage, but I like to sell things without damage. So I know. Yep, I agree. And that's why I'm like, I made them cheap. And that way you can still have a really killer piece of kitsch,
Right.
with just a little damage.
Okay.
So, Deanna, let me know, sweetheart, what you want to do. We just hit 100 thumbs up. Huge thank you, Mod Squad and watchers. So appreciated, friends. And then once Deanna's taken double cats. You've got it, babe. And then Beth, do you want our large kitschy eyelash kitty? Just let me know, hun.
Cool.
And
That
if
was,
passes, I think.
that was everyone.
Okay, cool. All right. Thanks, everyone. Congratulations. Yay for Kitsch.
Good. Get on them kitschy cats.
I
All
love
right. I have a really beautiful decanter set. This is from the early 60s. And it's got like the Aztec Mayan design. You've got a really cool figure here. And he was originally a decanter. He does have the original cork. Hmm.
Oh.
So we will come back to that in just a minute. But first, we're going to go to what just happened. The cork just cracked off because it ends so tight. So I'll repair that and have to bring that to another sale. So, but yeah. So
go ahead and show it, and we'll fix it.
oh yeah, I can fix it. It's just the cork broke off in here.
Right? Oliver said programming change. Yes.
Yep. Yeah, I don't know. Nothing to say here, but yes, it will. I'll take care of the cork and get it fixed. But thanks. But it is actually a very collectible piece. They usually go up into the 60s with their cups. But it's from the early 60s. Really cool decanter, and no marking on the bottom. And I couldn't find an actual maker themselves, but yeah, these were made for liquor. And what's great about the design, I know, Tiffany, what's great about the design is the little cups that come with it. You have that same little guy on there. So 4 cups that come with it. And so you've got our little Olmec guy, and then we've got the big one, and then 3 others that come with it. So let me share them all together. Yeah, and seriously, that guy, I ripped his head straight off. I did.
Straight off, Kevin, like a savage.
And that's like the 3rd time I've taken his head off. But that's the first time that the cork said, "Nope, I'm staying." So yeah, we will fix the cork. We'll get that taken care of. But look at that! It's just a really cool display as well. Those little cups and the little mugs or shot glasses are about 2.5 inches tall, and then our really cool tiki guy is about 12 inches. So 12.
This is a rad set. I love it, and you don't see it very often all together. I've seen the cups separately. I've seen him without his top, but I've never seen it like all together. So very cool. I know I've decapitated things too.
Oh yeah, she's definitely decapitated. But yeah, it's a great little set, and like I said, for the price, 38, it's definitely a good get, even with a little repair that I'll have to take care of. But so yeah, 38. Just the cork has to be reapplied, and I'll put a new cork on there.
Which is very doable. We have lots of corks.
Yes.
We can fix it for you.
That's one of the things that I got at an estate sale was a whole bucket full of different sized corks. She was a crafter and did the same type of thing. So
totally,
yeah, really nice piece if you're into like a tiki bar vibe or even just like a summery vibe. Put a pineapple back here next to it, coconuts or something like that. Holly Berry. All right. Well, Holly, I promise I will take care of that and get it all fixed up.
My buddy. I love you guys.
All right. Well, I'm going to count it down. Thank you so much.
Christy. I'm so glad, sweetheart. Good. Yeah. Yay.
We will get them taken care of. All right. Let's count it. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. I was looking over at my stuff. I was like, what do I need? What should I just go ahead and bring instead? And I'm like, I don't know. I'm not ready for that yet. So
Hey,
thank
Beth,
you guys.
Beth Rankin. If you are in the house, Beth, did you want Solo Kitty that you bid on earlier? You were the second choice. The double cats were taken, but Solo Kitty, Beth, is available. So let me know, Beth. And congratulations, Holly Berry. That is a rad set.
Congrats. I love them too.
Yeah, those are so freaking cool. Good. I'm glad it went to the right person, babe. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Let me write down. Hold on. Before I get too far, let me write down double kitties.
Beth said pass.
Okay. Did anybody want single kitty for 15? Just holla. And Deanna took double kitties. Got it. Okay. Got it. Sorry, guys. And if anybody wanted the single, just let me know. Okay.
Thank you, Holly.
Here we go. All right. Next up for me, another kitschy cute piece that I love. And him's a crier. So this little guy, I'm starting at $24. No chips or cracks on this. And it is a stunner of a kitschy piece. Those eyebrows, though, really are just everything. And our little onion has a sad face with some serious rouge going on and real tears. Because why? Because this guy's onions. Hello. So this is made DeForest by DeForest of California. It is made in 1956. And it is also marked there on the bottom, and there is the little copyright logo. It has the airbrushed kind of ombre look to it, as most DeForest pieces do. As you can see, we don't have any chips or cracks or anything on the inside of the lid. And it has great little space right here for the spoon. So originally it would have been like an onion condiment jar. You know what I would probably use it for, and actually use it, is to put garlic in, because I have a little guy kind of like this downstairs, and I keep garlic in him. And that way it's still in the dark and it stays cool and all of that. But if you're having a barbecue too and you stuck your onions in this guy, I think everybody would think that was fun. So really great space for a little slot of a spoon, and very collectible. DeForest was a California pottery company from the 1950s. They have pieces that went up on into the 60s and 70s. Really excellent company, and they are known for thicker pieces of pottery. You can see how thick that lip is, and they are all always hand painted. So let's start a countdown. Annette, thanks so much for your bid of 24. Here we go, guys. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we are looking for that bid end. Thank you so much, Annette. Thank you, everybody, for getting us to 100 thumbs up. You guys are amazing. I agree. It does kind of look like that, doesn't it, Kevin? I'm with you. I know. I love them. Such a cutie. All right. I see your bids. Gio said it's like the Pop Mart Crybaby plushies, but real. That's right. Annette, congratulations, honey, coming to you for 29. Do you want to see my generic Crybaby? Amy Wildflower bought it for me. I love it. It's so silly. And I don't get into this kind of thing, but now that I have one, I'm like, oh, it's cute. This is my little I'm an off-brand. I'm not a Labubu. I'm not even a real crybaby. I'm a shy baby. So I don't know what she is, but I think she's a hoot. And thank you, Amy. I love her. So Annette, I got you down for the onion jar, and thank you, and Bree, for your bed squishy.
Right on. Okay, so my next round, it's one that I'm bringing to offer you guys a really good deal. No bullshit. Seriously, these are items that we would definitely just throw on eBay. But I was like, I'm going to bring it because you guys like some really cool stuff. And this is honestly a pretty spectacular piece.
Mm.
So this is from the 80s. And if you know by looking at this design, then you probably already know where I'm going to go. But this is from the 1980s, a very beautiful uh, postmodern design by an artist that specialized in these beautiful colors and designs. Memphian is what it's called. So Memphian is a style where you've got all those colors mixed in with what was it? Like abstract pieces and shapes. The cool thing about this vase is it's a nice cylindrical piece, and then you've got that nice trumpet style up there. Duh, I know. Hello, but all the way around, just amazing design. It totally makes me think of all the different TV shows we watched in the early '80s. Yeah, totally screams '80s. So the maker, his actual name is Fujimori. Fujimori is the art director, or was the art director at Kato Kogi, which translates from Japanese to ceramic company. So he made the design here. He was the art director, so he made the design for that company. And then they were sold by Dansab, which is a company of high-end different pieces. So there's 3 different names attached to this piece, but the actual artist is Fujimori on the design. So yeah, facts of life, totally facts of life.
Oh, remember their store that they had? It was like was
Over our
called
heads.
Above Their Heads.
Over our heads is what.
Over
Brad.
our heads. That's what it was.
Yeah. Well,
Yes.
I got a hell of a deal on these. So, and this is not our style. This is obviously a style we lived through and totally dig, and we'll probably kick ourselves for selling eventually. But right now, I just think it's just an amazing vase, measuring right at 8 inches tall. Yeah, 8 inches tall. And these go online anywhere from 150 to 200. I can't find this sculpt for sale right now online. There's some other Fujimori pieces that are like pictures and stuff. They have this type of design. They're in the 200s. So yeah, it's a very high-end piece of 80s memorabilia from Japan. And just those primary colors just scream 80s, and just, oh my gosh. The cool thing is that, like I said, we grabbed this thinking for eBay. If we put it on eBay, if it doesn't sell here and we put it on eBay, I don't know where we're going to start it, but we do know it'll get bid up. So yeah, thought we'd offer it at a lower price at 85. Great for a gift for anyone that you know that loves 80s pieces. This style definitely can go with quite a bit. Yeah, Miami Vice all day for sure. And it could be a good flip too if you're looking for a piece that you want to put in your booth. Buying it at 85, you could definitely double your profit with a Memphis piece.
I know. I feel the same way, Holly. I was like, well, we have 2 of these, and they are legit designer Memphian pieces. Like if you look at the comps, they are all over the place. But we finally ended up looking at sold prices, and solds are right around like 140.
Yeah.
So we were like, well, we'll start it in a live sale at 85. If anybody wants to take advantage of that, resell it themselves, great. Otherwise, we'll throw them on eBay. No big deal either way. So,
oh yes, very sought after.
yeah, really?
Yes. Yeah, when I was looking them up, I couldn't believe they're kind of trending. Of course, 80s and early 90s stuff right now is trending. But yeah, I was going to say.
2 together. Ooh, that's so cool when you like line up the dots.
And we got 2. That's why I'm like, I'm not going to be selfish. I'm not going to be stingy. $85. We've got 2 that were obviously together, probably on a mantle. So 85 each. If you're interested, Memphian designer Fujimori, very sought after pieces.
Wow, those are so good. And again, if you want them and you're a collector and you love them, great. Grab one here. Otherwise, they'll be in the eBay shop if you want to think about it. Yeah.
Yep, absolutely. Thank you guys.
Awesome. Thank you guys. Yay. I love showing those just because they're different. And it's always fun for us too to find something, completely different.
So, agreed.
All right. I'm going to bring my little dog because, we call them our dog days of summer. And we found a lot of dog items at that estate sale. So this was one of them. And this was actually what I was going for on our estate sale Thursday. This is what I was there for. I'm starting this guy at just $34. And he is made by Gund. He is a sleepy doggy. He keeps his little eyes open and they are brown. Look how great his eyes are. And this was, he's got a little wear on his nose. And, that's kind of going to be pretty much standard wear because he was made in like 1954. So he has little long shaggy ears and they are satin underneath, and the satin is definitely dirty, and there's like a little hole right there, and then we have our original Gund tag, and hold on, let me get to it. Oh, sorry. It is right there, a Gund creation, and then you see on this side it says Regal Beagle Gund J. Swedlin Inc. So on.
Oh my God, the Regal Beagle.
He's got a little red bow on because he's going to be a little present for somebody. He doesn't have any holes other than just the little hole on his ear right there. This little ear also has some dinginess through here. I've been watching a while, never participated until today. You guys really stepped up what you offer. Mix of everything is so good. Wow. Thank you, Clay. That really means a lot. I super appreciate that. We love new people. Welcome to the chat. So it's great to have you, girl, and appreciate the positive words for sure.
Appreciate that so much.
So Dockie's face is nice and clean, lashes all still there. This would have been originally the little like spray airbrush coloring that they did on the rubber faces of the time. Of course, this little doggy just lays flat, typically keeps her eyes open until she is tipped back. Now, you can always make her sit up if you like to. I think she's kind of cute just like that sitting, but she's also very sweet laying, and her eyes are in really nice shape. So she cleaned up very good. When I originally found her, you know how some rubber faces, if they've been around anything greasy that you've cooked in the kitchen, they will start to take on kind of that film. If you're a vintage person that you've ever sold vintage, you know what I'm talking about. Some items you find at estate sales and stuff just have a film. So she had a bit of a film, and I took some alcohol to her little face. Look, she's winking at you. Hello, I'm sleepy. Good night. I'm awake. And the alcohol cleaned up her little face so well. She has no stickies or anything. And just, needs maybe a little restoral on that nose. But again, I prefer to leave that up to the buyer. That's up to you guys. Yeah. Tiffany, again, yes. Thank you so much for making sure that we were in line for that estate sale, bright and early, girl. You rock. And Holly Parker and David and myself and Tiffany tag team this estate sale and got great stuff.
It was a dream team. It worked.
We are the dream team. Regal Beagle, as in the guy from not Saturday Night Live. Good Lord, I'm so tired.
From Brady, not Brady Bunch.
The words, good Brady. Three's Company.
Three's Company. It's a company.
Three's Company. So, yes, the Regal Beagle, remember, was the lounge from Three's Company. So I love his little furry, kind of almost spaniel-like little hound doggy ears. I think it could be a lot of different kinds of dog too. I really am not sure, but I love that it does have its original little tag. So I'm a beagle, guys. I'm a beagle. Yeah. All right. So let's open your eyes back up, Regal Beagle. Here we go. 15, 14. We are counting down. Annette, thank you for your bid at 34. Looking for 35. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Kauai, you're the best, girl. Yeah, thanks. Thanks so much. Much appreciated. Thank you. Hi, Mary. How's it going, honey? Good to see ya. Trick to get rid of stickiness, hand sanitizer, same as using alcohol. Gail, that's right. That is the trick, is just pure alcohol. We use it on glass, and I use it on things too that I know that it's going to be okay, Annette won at 39. Congratulations. Yay, Beagle is getting home. Wink, wink, Annette. I'm coming your way. Woof, woof. All right. And Mary, thanks for your bid, sweetie. Congrats, guys.
I love that dog.
I got a home.
All right, so we're going to introduce something new, and this is thanks to Holly. Holly brought me a little gift. As she always does, she brings us nice gifts, and thank you so much. She was unaware of what we were going to do with it, though. We have a beaver. Now, the beaver, yes, beaver is not for sale. He is now part of the Coleman Collective. So this is actually from, what is the movie? Not Airplane.
Yes.
Is the Airplane
No.
where the
Wait, nice.
Leslie needs Naked Gun. Naked Gun.
Naked Gun.
They're redoing Naked Gun. So
oh my God.
this is new. This was actually a popcorn container that they are selling right now for the Naked Gun remake. So this is that beaver from that line, you know. Anyways, we're not going to get into it. But inside, there's going to be an item. Actually, there's two items, one from me and one from Sarah. And we're going to start the auction at $1. And depending on what you want, you might be able to get 2 items that you want. You might just get 1. But it's a mystery auction. And every Sunday night, we're going to do this. And at the end of the auction, we will get into the beaver and pull out what is in there. And we will see which one you want.
So it is a blind auction. I will tell you this.
Yes.
The items, there's 2. They're starting at $1. And they are worth more than $1, I promise. One is very mid-century. The other one is 60s.
Yes.
One is very mid-century. One might be a piece of decor. The other might be something else.
Yes.
That's all I'm going to tell you.
So basically, what is in my beaver?
Yes.
That's the game we're playing.
This is the game. Lynn came in at 1 to get us started off. Brad's at 10.
All right, guys.
And you fit in our beaver, and you will get choice. There's 2 items, okay? So the first person that comes in highest for the beaver item is going to get to pick. And we're going to show you what's in the beaver, okay? This is not going to be a mystery. We're going to show you after the bids are over what you got.
Yes. And what's cool is the winner will get to choose between the 2 items in here. Yes, Kauai,
Yes.
all you have to do is email us your information if you win something.
Yes.
That is it. So obviously it's a small item because there's 2 of them in there. And this beaver is a pretty girthy beaver, but not so big that you're going to fit a lamp in there. So we're going to start our countdown. This is our first time doing this. So what's in the beaver? We're going to find out. If you want to jump in.
And we will be doing this every Sunday, courtesy Holly Parker that flew with this damn beaver to see us. She brought this thing in her carry-on. Can you imagine flying with this enormous plastic beaver?
No.
And we thought it was so hilarious that he has a stash. Beaver's got a hidey hole. So we were like, let's do what's in the beaver. This is our new Sunday night thing. There will always be a $1 item in the beaver. And it's just up to you what to bid. And there will always be an item from me and an item from David.
Yep. So let's count it down. We don't want to get too crazy here because this is our first time, but I guarantee you my beaver has some really cool stuff. So,
there's some fun stuff in this beaver, I'm just saying.
Yep. My beaver's not for sale, but what's inside of it, we can sell it. So 15.
It is goods. Yeah, it is goods, girl. We're selling it tonight.
Here we go. Here it goes. Not a wiener. I will say not a wiener.
It's not a wiener.
You don't get both.
No,
you get
one or the other.
That way you get 2 chances to get something you definitely want. Yep. All right. So 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What do you think, Beaver? Bid and.
Bid and, Beaver. Beaver bid in.
Come on, let's get inside it.
Yes. And every week I will pick a beaver item and David will pick a beaver item. And then we will auction off our beaver items. Okay,
let's get inside that beaver. So who is our winner?
Annette Mayfield, congratulations. You are the beaver winner. And these are your 2 items to choose from.
Really goes in there. God. All right. So first we have, we can check the temperature from our beaver. We've got a beautiful
mid-century boomerang amoeba style
thermometer.
little thermostat for the wall.
And the best part about this thermostat, it's not only that it's so mid-century modern, it's in Celsius. So if you like Celsius, you've got Celsius that says it's about 68 degrees. So that is the first choice, Annette. The second one, we got to really reach in here. Oh,
Or second choice, hold on.
Second choice in here from our beaver is a beaver in brooch form.
It looks like the Buc-ee's beaver, but it is vintage from the 60s. This was my item. David's was the thermometer. And you can choose, Annette, would you like the mid-century thermometer or the 60s beaver brooch?
All right. So Annette, let me know. You can always pick both as well. Our first two beaver items.
That's good advice,
Never
Helen.
tell your beaver it's a bad
That
choice.
is good advice. Yeah, keep her clean. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I saw broke, but just type it back in. I think you mean both, but I don't know for sure. So
Okay.
just let me know, Annette.
Annette, let us know, baby, what you want to do. And then behind Annette is going to be Laura Orton. Thank you, friends. And then if Laura passes, Harry and Brad and Lynn.
Okay.
That was so fun. All right. So that is our new Sunday thing. Annette, let us know if Brock is both. I think. Yes. Our new Sunday series. Thank you for putting it in all caps, Kevin Love. Regular Sunday series. What's in my beaver?
What's in my beaver?
Week it was a beaver brooch or a little mid-century thermostat, which is really cool and works, by the way.
Style, yeah.
Oh, she meant brooch, babe. Annette, I think meant brooch.
Okay.
Yes.
So I got brooch for Annette. Congrats.
Fantastic. And then behind Annette, hold on, let me go back. Sorry. Laura. Laura, would you like the little mid-century thermometer? If Laura passes, then we are going to Harry Hound Dog.
Harry
passes, we are going to Brad. If Brad passes, we're going to Lynn.
All
right. But Beaver. That's right. Okay, that's what I thought. And we just wanted to make sure, honey, you got it. We got you, Annette. You're great, sweetie.
I know Harry said yes on the boomerang thermometer or thermostat.
Thank you. That is so fun. We're going to do it every week, and I'm excited to find beaver items now.
Yes, beaver fever.
Beaver fever. Awesome. All right, so Laura Orton, let us know. If Laura passes, then Harry, it's yours.
Okay.
So Laura Orton, just let us know.
Okay. All right. Thank you, guys. And Beaver says thank you.
Wasn't that fun? I know. I'm like so excited to find my beaver.
That beaver every Sunday.
Yes. Yes. Laura, did you want the mid-century little thermostat, honey, or you can pass and give it to Harry? Either way. Oh, you did. I just missed it.
I did too. Sorry.
So the beaver, FYI, if you're interested in getting your own beaver with a hidey hole, then go to the movies. And it's one of the popcorn containers. Holly bought it when she went to see
Naked Gun.
Thank you. Naked Gun with one of her family members.
There she is now.
Yes, there she is. Holly, we just did the beaver thing. It was so fun.
It was a lot of fun.
Yes, thank Holly Parker for traveling with her beaver in the suitcase all the way to us to play What's in My Beaver. All right. I loved it. I loved it.
So great.
It's that time of the evening where we are going to do quilts.
Aww.
Really? Yes. Holly, it's okay. We kept a pretty crazy schedule the last 5 days. We slept in late today after we got back home and went to bed after airport. So
yeah. Okay, yes. So I'm writing this down really quick.
You're fine. So David is going to show these quilts. I'm going to put him back up here and I'm going to talk about him. We are going to start them at $70 each. These are handmade, hand-sewn pieced quilts. One of them is corduroy and like feed sack material. And the other one has this lovely like peach and teal colorway. So David's going to show them. I'll give you sizes and we'll talk about them.
And how much were you starting these?
$70 for choice. I'll put it in.
Oh, they smell like they've been at grandma's.
I know. Aren't they cool?
Yeah,
Hold
you
on,
can tell they've been in a fridge.
choice. Okay. So
So
we are starting these at 70 for choice, and they're all in really nice shape. So I told you I got 7 quilts at that estate sale. It was so fun. So this was the family's mother that made these quilts. She had embroidered a lot of different tea towels, which I bought some of those too. They'll be coming to later sales. And she made all of these quilts. So I was in this little back bedroom where these were, and I started making my pile of quilts. And I asked the girl that was watching the room, I said, can I just leave these right here? And I'm going to go on out to the garage. And she was like, yeah, because you couldn't take merchandise out into the garage. So I left my quilt pile. I went out into the garage. Holly and Tiffany were having a velvet tiger unscrewed from the garage door, and for Tiffany's apartment. It was really cute. And I went back into the quilt room, and people are going through all of my linen pile that I had set aside. You know how that is. If you've ever gone to an estate sale and somebody's going through your stuff, you're like, oh, what? So of course I was nice and it was like, hey, sorry, that's my pile of stuff. She was like, all of this? And I was like, yeah, all of it. So these quilts almost got taken. So they are so pretty. This is like a yummy kind of peacock blue, and all of the little accent squares and edging is peachy. It's kind of reading like a glowing orange, but it's really more of like an apricot. It's very pretty. It's like a soft apricot. That one that David is showing right now with the peach apricot edges is 78 by 64. It is all that really nice cotton back and front. And it is all different old calicos and feed sack material based upon the way the batting feels. I'm going to say this one is probably anywhere from like late 40s to like late 50s, somewhere in there window wise. It has also, yes, some nice plaids. It has some great retro 50s. One of the little patterns even is like cilantro and different plants, paisleys, ginghams, stripes. And then you can see it's also got like some neutrals in it, which I kind of love too, and some blacks. Yeah. So it's literally got all different kinds of colors. This is called a spoke pattern. It's a squared spoke, which is the 4 little parts that exist inside the square. And it is in beautiful shape. The colors are gorgeous. There's no smells or funkiness. These were all just kept in the top of a closet back in a bedroom. And yeah, so great. And this one has what I would call probably like a medium batting. It's not super heavy, but it's also like yummy enough to cuddle under. And look at all the edges too. You can see the edges are in really good shape, like nothing's ratted out yet. Of course, washing these old quilts, if they are still intact, like this one is, always just wash them on gentle and cool, and then tumble dry low. So thank you, Harry. I see you're in at 70 on this one for sure. It is so gorgeous. So that's choice number 1. And it is that wonderful spoke pattern, block spokes. That's what I had written down. So again, that one is 78 by 64. This one is the one that has the groovy patches of corduroy all over it. And you can get in close, yes, and show the texture. The pink and blue is all corduroy. And then, yes, you've got some Swiss dot, more calicos, plaids, paisleys. This one has more of a pastel-y kind of bright, vivid colorway. Oh, look at that. And it's the bow ties, but you can see it's kind of an abstract bow tie, pinwheel style.
Yeah.
And they're all turned different ways, which I really like. Gives like a little modern feel to it as well. Yeah. The back is this magnificent peacock blue, and it's just like a cotton. And it's again all hand sewn, hand tied, all of that. Pinwheel corduroy, Gil Gaddy. Thank you, love. Yes, like Holly said, corduroy is very soft. Yes. So such pretty quilts. And I love being able to find them at nice prices, pass them on to you guys at nice prices. These quilts on eBay go way over $100. So those are your choices. You have the little bow ties that are turned all different ways, or the block spoke. You have that yummy peacock teal kind of blue in there, and it just depends. Oh, what's the edging, sweetie? Will you show the edging again? I think it's blue on the other one. That one.
Yeah, I believe it's actually it just goes right up to the edge.
Oh, even better. I love that. Like a finished edge. Yeah, that's super cool. And that's in at 72. Yeah. And I will say this one I feel like is slightly heavier than the first one. Don't you think, David?
Yeah, the corduroy is just slightly heavier because of the corduroy, I think.
And measurements on this second one are 76 by 52.
Okay.
Soft bib overalls out of pinwheel corduroy. Oh, how cute, Gail. I bet those were adorable. Beautiful, beautiful blankets. And again, nothing wrong with any of these. No smells, no stains, no funkiness, no rips. So thank you guys for the bids. You know how much I love to find quilts and bring them to you. I'm going to start a countdown. Annette is in at 72. This will be for choice of your favorite. Here we go. And thank you for your bid, Harry, as well. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. Thank you for getting us Mod Squad and chat to over 100 thumbs up. Super fun. Harry's in at 75. Annette is still in at 70. Oh, in at 79. Oh my gosh. Okay. Who is going to get first choice? I don't know. Let's see. And we're waiting on our bid in from Lisa. There it is, babe. It just came in. So Annette, congratulations at 79. You have first choice. Let us know if you want spoke or bow tie. Harry, same for you at 75, spoke or bow tie. All right. And of course, whoever, okay. So pinwheel for Annette. That's the other one.
Oh, this is pinwheel?
That's Annette. Yep. Okay. And Harry at 75, let me know if you want the one with the peach edge. Fantastic. Thank you guys so much for the bids. Yeah. I was thrilled to pieces to find these and almost got them taken. Gail, you're cracking me up. You know, I kind of think that's the point of retirement, Gail. You just, you got to just slow her down. You got it, Harry. It is a beaut. Congratulations, ladies. And thank you guys so much for the bids. Thank you for supporting small biz on eBay, on YouTube and eBay. Thank you.
Yeah, everywhere. Okay. So my turn, actually.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Back to, are you good, babe? Do you want?
Yeah. No,
okay.
I'm good.
Okay.
All right. So I have some fun littles. I'm going to go ahead and show these. I showed them earlier. Love the solid brass pieces. And I'm just choosing these out at $8. They're little brass dollhouse furniture pieces. So solid brass, kind of heavy. But they're great for little decor pieces to add into any kind of display or assemblage. So you've got this really cool parlor lamp with the red painted onto the brass for the top. And then we've got this candelabra with the little plastic candles in there that's blowing out.
I'll be right back, babe.
Okay. And this, they're in there nice and tight. Solid brass on that as well. And then, of course, everybody needs a nice little phone for your display. Look at that. It's got the little handled phone. So you've got the speak into piece right here and the speaker there. And it has this little string that attaches it to it. So these are all for choice and very collectible. I only picked a certain amount from this last estate sale, and it really came down to there was so much available. I decided to just leave some stuff and let other people get them. So yeah, I absolutely love these little pieces. Thank you guys for your bids. So I saw Karen, Bridget, Karen again, Annette. So yeah, I'll go ahead and start our countdown, and we won't delay it any further. Let's put the beaver in here just so you can get an idea of size next to what we would call the Coleman beaver. But yeah, nice little sizes, great for your littles display. I love the brass pieces, anything metal for littles. So let's count them down. Thank you guys. They're about 2 inches in size. The parlor lamp, I think, was 1.5 inches, if that helps. But yeah, thank you guys for your bid. We're going to count them down. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Try and get it to focus in there. I
So
see
cute.
Simone in there. Thank you.
Yes. 1/12 size, Bridget said. Cool.
Thank you, Bridget. Yeah, really cool sizes on these, and they were quite a collector of dollhouse furniture and decor. So Annette, you are the winning bidder, and I saw everyone else in there. Thank you so much. Candelabra, parlor lamp, or phone, or you can do all three.
So cute.
And then I believe Simone will be next up.
Yes, behind Annette then is going to actually be Simone and then Karen Chase.
Okay, Annette, I got you for the parlor lamp. Great get.
And then Simone, if you want phone or candelabra or both, let us know.
Thank you.
And then behind Simone is going to be Karen. And then behind Karen is Bridget.
Okay, Simone, I got you for that candelabra. That is so great for Beauty and the Beast. Let me know if that's what you're going to do with it.
I bet it is. I bet it is super cute.
Okay. And whoever was left, if you're interested in our phone.
If you want the phone, let us know. Okay, and then we're going to Bridget after that.
Okay. Thank you guys so much. Oh, Simone said, yep. Awesome.
That's awesome. That'll be super cute, Simone. I love that.
Yeah, just let me know, or you can put in pass on that. Thank you guys.
Okay. Awesome. So I ran into David's restroom really quick up here, and look at this. Someone has left little tiny dinosaurs this time.
Oh man.
Yes. Holly Parker. I found a triceratops. I like that I found it because I'm Sarah. I found a triceratops in David's restroom. Just you are hilarious.
You're the winner.
Yes. Cute. Okay. Let me see. Ooh, I have this beauty. I love this. This is so good. This is a really pretty little afghan. And these really go up there. This is a 3D one. I am starting this at 34. And these go up like starting around 65. No kidding. And I think it's because they are so laborious and time consuming to make. So this is called the Daisy Chain Granny. And it is a throw afghan. It's not necessarily for warmth or it's really more for show. It's quite heavy, and it has all of these little yarn daisies. So they are yellow with the white centers, and then that awesome green side background is just beautiful. So this one is a size that I thought was interesting. It was 62 by 64. So it was like right there close. It's a great throw size. It's great for the back of the couch. It would be great for a little coverlet for the foot of the bed. And it is from the same estate sale where I got the quilts. She also made this as well. She did afghans, she did quilts, she had all kinds of craft supplies at this estate sale too. So I always love people that are crafty because they have the best handmade stuff. Yes. Could you imagine making this? I mean, literally the time to create the little flowers, sew them all together. If you look on eBay, these go way up there. So, and they are very popular actually with the younger generation now. So if you're a picker or a thrifter and you find one of these out there affordably, grab it, snatch it up. These are going for about $70 on eBay. So asking 34 for this one. It is beautiful. I decided to show it up here because it wasn't a quilt. There wasn't like a lot of different patterns to show, and it was just the perfect size for me to be able to show.
Yeah.
So I know it is great, nice thick yarn. Looks so pretty too. Again, if you're wanting it to put it on the back of the couch, at the end of the bed. Yeah, it is so pretty. Adam, this matches your colorway too.
Yeah. Hey, before you count it down, I want to show you something. So
Sure.
I had my next round set. You know how I had the sorry.
Yes. No, you're fine. Thank you.
Look who got in the bed next to me.
She's in the mushroom bed.
She likes it.
Is she still in there?
Yeah. Yes. You know how I have the orange bed next to me all the time? She got out of it and got into that bed.
You know what? Nobody would touch it until I washed the cushion, probably because it smelled like other dogs.
Yeah, now it's going to smell like one.
Now and I washed the cushion and now it smells like our house. So thank you. I see your bids, friends. Thank you so much, you guys. I know I love this. Oh, the backside. Let me show you too. It's just yellow. So if you like the backside better with just the yellow, you could always display it like that too. Either way. Yeah. Isn't that pretty? It is gorgeous. So I'm going to start a countdown, friends. I know, Holly. Isn't that awesome? Yay, she's in her little bed. Okay. So here we go. We're at 40. Thank you so much for your bids, friends. I love this. Okay, here 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid it. My hair is like statically sticking to it on the backside. It's pretty funny.
Yeah, that's why I tied up my hair. I was going to have it down tonight, but I was like, nope, if I'm showing linens,
Yeah, the static's loving it. I'm loving it.
I'm loving it.
I'm loving it. So pretty.
Oh, she is comfy. There's our bid end. So Circle 7, Laura, you came in with 56 right before the bid end.
Congrats. And thank you, Adam and Ann, for all the bids, guys. You guys rock. Congrats. So pretty.
Yes. All right. I've got some lamps. I had to go off camera and plug them in, and that's when I saw Lamp Shop, and I was like, oh, and so I had to take a minute.
Sweetest. I love that.
Cute. I have these are hard to show online, on camera, but they are 1980s fiber optic flower lamps. So I do have them on right now, but with all the light, you're not going to see quite as much detail. But I'll turn my lights off in a second. They're cased in nice condition, nice clean condition, no fogginess on the inside. These usually would get a little crack somewhere and then moisture would come in. What's good about it is they do have a nice little hole here so it doesn't overheat. But yeah, this one is from 1984. Let's see, it is actually marked on the bottom, 1984, and it's a wind-up musical lamp. So we've got our really beautiful fiber optic going on, but then we also have the wind up. I'm not going to wind it up. Well, we'll just do that much. So it works and it'll play. It plays, what is it? My Way. My Way. There it goes. Trying to go again, but I really don't want it to. So just stop. Stop.
I do too. I have loved these since I was a little kid. My grandma Mimi had one, and hers was like the big spike that, like, you know what I'm talking about. It like looks like a water kind of. And I loved how they change color, and they're just so cool. Look at the plexi on this one. It gives it a nice little nightshade look.
Yeah, it gives it a nice blue tone. It has like a blue tone to the actual plexiglass. So yeah, this is 1984 with the musical base. I believe this one here, we got them both at the same estate sale. So they were definitely a collector. This one here, I think, is older. It doesn't have the music box. So I think once they started doing music boxes, they stuck with it. And less writing on the bottom. So probably right at the beginning, this was probably the design that they went with. But you have, Harry, I see your bid. Thank you so much. You have on this one more of like it's like a rose pink tone to the plexiglass. So when it's sitting there in regular light, it kind of gives like a pinkish tone. Yes. So I'll show them together. You can see the difference in the glass, especially up top, you'll see. So more of a pinkish tone, and then of course that bluish tone. And yeah, they display so nice. They measure 14 and 14 and a half. Let me turn off my light. I put it on the tap, but so are these, so never mind. Okay, so that should, nope, we're going all in. All in.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. Okay. See, and see, just in a dark room, I think that is so fabulous.
Oh, it is.
This reminds me of my grandma's. Oh, I love this.
There we go.
Is cool.
Yeah, and just sitting in a nice low lit room, it just adds a lot of color. Yeah, it's such a nice look to it. And I'll show you the other one too in the dark before I count down. Harry's in at 30, and this is going to be for choice. So if anybody else wants to jump in, yeah, no scratches. The plexiglass itself is in excellent condition, which that is really hard to find usually. And all of the lights are working. Yeah, I love it.
I know. And I love the color change. Our kids, when our kids were little, we had a little Christmas tree like that for them that we put in their rooms every year at Christmas time. That is just so, it reminds me of those too.
Same. Yeah. All right, let's count them down. I know we've got quite a few more items to get to. So these are about 14.5-inch tall. One is a little bit shorter, and that kind of gives you an idea how they sit. And on the back side, you have the blacked out, so it's not going to backlight. So, second one is low. I would say a lotus flower. Yeah, definitely has a lotus flower design to it.
At the bottom, yeah, I feel like it's a lily or a lotus. And then the other ones I feel like are more almost like stargazers or kind of a Gerber, a daisy.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much. Yeah, I love these pieces. Light up the corners of your house. So thank you, Harry. Counting down from 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. I see Susan Arvuvu at 31. Thank you so much, Susan. And Harry at 30. And just good, clean condition on these. Harry, thank you for your 35. Appreciate it. Looking for our bid end. There it is. So Harry, I'm going to ask you first, and then Susan Arvuvu. And we're just going to do it easy. This one is the music box. We've got the little winder on it. And then this one is without the music box. And you can just put in either one.
Awesome. Those are so much fun. I love these.
Yeah.
I'm glad you guys love them too. They're beautiful in the dark. Yes. Okay.
I don't blame you. Getting both, they look great together.
You could put one on each end table too if you had it. Yeah. Anyway,
and they just so you know, Harry, they do both have their little toggle switch, so you can turn them on and off without unplugging. So.
Oh yeah.
Thank you both for your bids.
So good. Okay, I have some brooches from this estate sale. And I'm just starting these at $10 each, babe. First up, really pretty little daisy brooch. And it slightly it's going to be kind of hard to see in the light, but it's got a little texture to it on the petals and the center. It's slightly textured. And then look at the little leaves. They have little white tips, gave them a little highlight, and they are so sweet. I like too that it's just got that really simple little gold stem. So cute. I think it would be really nice vertically, or you certainly could put it on its side. Size, let me measure just so you know for sure. It is like 3 1/4. So it's 3 1/4 inches. No kidding, Sue. That's wild. I love daisies on everything. You can't go wrong with a sweet little daisy. So it makes a nice gift, good for yourself, not maybe even too early to think about stocking stuffers. So that's choice 1. Choice number 2, super sweet. This is a darling little bird brooch. Would be considered size-wise probably like a scatter pin. And it's got little blue rhinestones for those eggs. And then Birdie's got a pink rhinestone eye. Wings up. Let's go. Let's fly to the nest. Super sweet. This is the back side. And no issues or anything on that. That is choice 2 after the daisy for choice 1. Choice number 3, absolutely darling. This is a little 1960s hound doggy brooch. And doggy has like bright blue rhinestone, sparkly eyes, and a little bow on. And then the backside just has like a vertical pin. None of these had a brand. So I thought, well, that's perfect. Let's bring all the ones without a brand. So your daisy is first choice. Your little birdies are second choice. And then this precious doggy is third. Again, dog days of summer sale. Let's go. So we've got Susan Lee in at 15. Susan our Vuvu is in at 10. Thank you guys so much for your bids. Let's do a countdown. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're looking for that bid in. Thanks for the bids, guys. Much appreciated.
Yes.
I agree. I agree, George. Absolutely.
I love that dog.
I know. Aren't these cute? Men wear brooches these days too. And I love that. I love that. So cool. All right. Annette, Susan, and Sue, I see all of your bids. They came in all at one time. And Annette looks like the winner at 27. Annette, would you like the little hound dog? Would you like the bird? Or would you like the daisy? Just let me know. And then same question to Susan Lee. And then behind Susan Lee is going to be Sue Windsor. Perfect. So Annette, Susan Lee, and Susan Windsor in that order. And then our Vuvu, we might get to you. So hang tight, sweetie. Okay, Annette is taking the birds. You've got it, Annette. That is coming to you. Congratulations, doll. And then Susan Lee, would you like the little daisy? Okay, she wants the other two. That worked out. Congratulations, guys. Thank you so very much. Congrats.
Very cool. I've got a set of 4 mugs. I thought about choicing them out, but I think if you don't have any of these, this is a great set to start with. Or if you have a few of them, you may not have these because they made so many different ones of these mugs. These are from the 60s by Fred Roberts Co. They're the footed bird mugs. So you've got the different birds, and it's double-sided. And each one you have the footed base, and they're going to have the color of that correlates with the bird. So this first one, I don't know, probably a yellowfinch, but I'm not a big bird person. Big bird. And I like the little daisy on there. But these are nice pedestal mugs for display for sure, but also great to drink out of. Nice and tall, about 5.5 inches tall. So you can definitely get a good amount of coffee in there. Yeah, I like that yellow and brown together. It's really pretty. And then the second one in this set, and they're all coming together. You've got the gray and orange bird, and you've got some orange flowers as well as the orange base. I believe 12 ounces, Susan Lee. Yeah. I believe 12 ounces. And they're all in excellent condition. Most of the time, the color bases have worn off because that's on top of the glaze, nice and porous. And then we've got like a baby blue, really classy looking with that blue bird on there.
Can hold 14 ounces, probably somewhere between 12 or 14.
Yeah, that's what
Not
I was
16, but 12 or 14. Yeah.
Yeah. And you've got the blue base on that one. And then the last one in the set of 4, you've got the green base, and you've got a really pretty multicolor bird, which I like that you've got greens, but it's not just a green bird. And yeah, they just look really good together. If you have a mug tree, I think they would be just so amazing. But I have sold these before. There's multiple colors. There's a purple, there's a dark green, all different colors. So you could definitely build up the collection to maybe 8 or even 10 mugs if you wanted to. Thank you, Susan Lee. I see your bid. Yeah, I think it's just such a pretty set. Had to grab them. Rarely do you find more than 1 or 2 when you're out.
When you find them as a set, they're so colorful and beautiful. And it's funny because this takes me back to my roots. Yeah. When I started selling vintage about 12 years ago, anytime I found these, they just flew. They were very popular. Everybody always wanted them. And I love the color pedestal bases. I just think they look so nice to each other. Painted bunting, Helen said. Thank you.
Thank you.
Painted bunting.
Painted bunting. So yeah, all 4 of these beautiful mugs coming together. And yeah, the pedestal base is just beautiful. Set it on the dining table with some plates and stuff. You could really definitely.
I think so too, V. I love them. Yeah. There's I think there's Helen, there's 6. There's a tan one and
a purple one too.
Yes, a purple one.
I think it either goes up to 6 or 8. I don't know for sure.
I think it's 6.
6. Okay. Well, that would make sense because most mug trees are 4 to 6.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's count them down. Thank you, Susan Lee. All coming together, not choicing them out. And if you can give us a bid in at the end, Lisa, we will count them down. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Definitely usable. Hand wash for sure.
Oh, yeah. They're gorgeous. And yes, don't put these in the dishwasher because that glass at the bottom can tend to kind of erode away, fade away.
Yeah. All right. Congrats, Susan Lee. Thank you, Lisa, for your bid end for 30. All right.
Alex, 31 right after, sweetheart.
Just after the bid end.
All right. So this is such a fun little bunch of buddies. Holly Parker brought these for me to sell all the way from Washington. They rode in her suitcase, and they are the sweetest little Kokeshi family. And I'm starting them at $28 because they're all going to come together. And there's one in here that you can't see. So hold on. They are bobbleheads as well. 28 for the set. And this guy is, hold on, let me get his little head on straight. There we go. He has like little green patches you can see. And then you can see this is also kind of a worn patina. These date to the 60s. You can see we have an original made in Japan foil tag on the bottom and our little bobble-headed buddy. He is right at, I love these tiny ones, 2.5 inches tall on little Mr. Bobblehead or Mrs. And of course, all hand painted 1960s. And then inside, we have baby. Look at the baby. And it is a bobblehead too, y'all. Look, it is the tiniest.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah. Tiniest Kokeshi bobblehead I have ever seen in my entire life. I mean, this little dude is like half an inch. He is, and look at how intricately hand painted all the way around. He little bitty. All right. So I'm going to put him back in Big Papa before I lose him. Thank you, Polly. I know they are the cutest little boogers. So that's the first one. And then look at her. She is so beautiful. She has her traditional little bun with the hair tie, hand painted little bobble face. And look at her. Hold on. Look at her beautiful little kimono. Hand painted all as well. Now, she does not open. She also has made in Japan stamped on her little bottom. So they are going to come together as a little family, and then baby is hiding out inside daddy. So yeah, so teeny tiny, absolutely precious. Toothpicks the size of his head. Yes, you got those from me, I think, Arvuvu. Yes.
Yeah.
So cute. So cute. Okay, let's start a countdown, you guys. Thank you so much for your bids. And remember, little friend is inside him. So it's a set of 3. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end.
Those are great.
Little baubles. And of course, Kokeshis are good luck. They are wonderful little Japanese traditional souvenirs, and they are beautifully hand done. Our Vuvu coming to you for 28. Congrats, love. Congrats. Thank you, guys. Yay! Thank you, our Vuvu.
Well, we're going to do some more wood. This is some German wood. I've sold some of these before. I've never found one with something that pops out of the hat. So this is made by Henri in Italy from the 60s or 70s because they keep making them up until the end of the 70s. But look at this little guy hiding in his hat.
Such a little creeper.
He wants to get some bubbly, but he's underage. But it is a hand carved bottle stopper. These mechanical ones are very sought after, very collectible, and tons of different sculpts, different ones that have their just the mouth open, eyes move. Oh, look, who is that? What?
I'm Mrs. Beavery, don't you know? I'm just interested in his little friend.
Why, yes. Do you like him? There he is.
He's
There he
quite
is.
clever.
He's just peeking. What's he doing? Look at that.
He's fabulous. Mrs. Beavery approves. Mrs. Beavery approved.
Beavery approved. I love it. But yeah, look at how he pops out of the hat. His mouth opens. He's like, "Give me another drink for my buddy in the hat." But yeah, hand carved, hand painted in Germany. Very collectible. Now the cork is in great condition, so you can definitely use it. I don't have anything to show it off in, but I've seen these display cork holders, which would be really awesome. But they're just great little German pieces. Yeah, brain cells popping right out. Could you imagine if someone did that, just walked up to you and something came out of their hat? Man. But yeah, it's about 5 inches in size. And like I said, nice hand painting. All the wood is there and intact, no damage, and the mechanics are in great condition. So usually these are about 35 to 45, offering it at 25. Really nice price. And I love the fact that you do have blue with the green hat, and then you've got your little handkerchief or kerchief.
Oh yes, he looks like Stuart. Stuart, you behave.
Oh, look what I can do! Look what I can do! I can do.
Oh, all right. Stuart.
All right, we'll bring him back for the recap. But yeah, $25 if you want the man with the man in a hat.
That is hilarious. He's like old school Stuart.
Yeah.
Okay. Stuart. So again, estate find. Super thrilled with this. Oh, I forgot to wipe him off. Hold on. Let me dust him really quickly because he has 50 years of dust on him. That's probably why I'm up here coughing periodically. Oh, but it's fitted. Okay, I'm starting this little guy at 22. And this is made by Kelvin. And it is a birthday cake hat pixie in lusterware. And she is a little candle climber. So you can see she would just sit on a candle, usually at the base. And I think that's such a cute place for her too. She could just sit on top of something. She seems to sit pretty well there down at the bottom. And I love how figuratively they did her little hand and arm to actually go around the candle. And she's sitting crisscross applesauce around the candle as well. Look at her hand. So sweet little face on this baby. This also was at that fun estate sale that was privately listed. And she does have her 1950s Kelvin China made in Japan sticker on the bottom. And she is numbered C160. So the most interesting part is when I was looking at these, I figured, oh, well, she's got a little partner somewhere because they're candle climbers and there's usually 2. She did not come with a partner. She is a solo birthday cake pixie. So what I'm wondering is if she's from the line of like Kelvin pixies or what have you. She has the little like sponge paint gold accents on her hat. There was a little rough spot I felt right here on the back. On the back of her hat, there is a little flea bite right under there. It's again, it's not really noticeable. It doesn't affect display or anything, but it's just kind of rough now that I'm feeling it. It's very tiny too. You can't see it, but I can feel it.
Yeah.
So little Kelvin pixie, cute as she could be. She hangs on to your candle. She is a little candle climber. Let me see where my other candles are. Oh, these little glittery ones would be so cute too. Look at that.
Yeah. Okay, that's cool.
Isn't that so cute? So she looks just excellent on a little, this is one of my little fake LED glowing candles.
That
But
looks
you can
cool.
see she is really, really cute. And the wider your taper, the better she fits. So if it's a pretty skinny taper, she probably won't stay on there very well. But these are great for collecting and for displaying. She is birthday cake hat girl. That is literally all I found about her online too. All I know is that that's a cake. We don't really know anything more than she has a little cake on her hat. So she is a Kelvin pixie. She is in great shape, minus a little bitty flea bite under her hat. Okay. So she is 22. She did not originally come with a partner, believe it or not, which I thought was interesting. And she is a lusterware pixie made by Kelvin in the 50s. So if you want her, $22. Otherwise, we will send her to where is she going? eBay. Thank you guys. Yes. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, I've never seen that guy or gal.
Yeah.
So cute. So this guy, I have found a few of these pieces. I've never found the picture. I found a little vase. This is made in Oaxaca, Mexico. We've got a signature on the bottom by Donna Rosa.
Nice.
It is vintage, so probably from the 80s. Now, at the signature, I'm going to try to get it to really pop. This is a black pottery, so you've got the nice charred style that gives it that black pottery with the elements that they fire it. So it gives you the oxidation and everything. And then you've got a really beautiful sunflower design. So you've got the sunflower here and then over here. And I love the crude design of it. And the fact that it is made um, uh, by Donna Rosa. She made quite a few of these designs, and they're very sought after. So thank you, goods girl. I see you're 32.
Donna Rosa.
Uh,
Is that what you said?
yeah, Donna Rosa.
That's
Yep.
what I yeah.
Yeah. And I want to say there might be a number on here. It might have a date, but I
It's so
just
hard to see her signature, but it is there. It's very fine.
yes, and it's there, and then there's other stuff written there, but I just have not been able to get it. But yeah, really beautiful piece. Hey, Jameen. It's good seeing you. But yeah, absolutely love this. And it measures right about 7 inches tall on the handle. Really crude, thrown in there, just like kind of molded. Yeah, no damage at all. Very collectible from Mexico. So
Yes.
let's go ahead and count it down. I think this kind of piece, especially this time of year, get the wildflowers so you have some colors popping out of this nice black pottery. So
Gorgeous. Yeah, it's an eye catcher for sure. The relief sculpt on it is beautiful.
yeah.
Oh, thanks,
Oh, thank
Jamie.
you.
You're such a sweetie.
Thank you so much. Let's count it down for you. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Just the way they do the etching, get that design in there. Very crude, but I mean, you can see exactly what they're making.
It almost reminds you of the petals look like a peacock feather slightly to me too, don't they?
Oh, yeah, totally. All right, there's our bid end. Thank you, Jameen. Coming to you for 32. Appreciate it.
Fantastic. Okay, I have one more bundle tonight, and this little bundle is pretty cool. This again came from that same estate sale, and I just absolutely love it. It is sewing, what we'll call sewing notions. So you're going to get both of these little pieces, and let me tell you what they are.
What was
So
the
first off, oh, sweetie, I'm starting these little sewing notions at $18 for the bundle.
oh, what?
Okay. So you're going to get this sweet little, what I thought at first was a pill box. And then of course I saw the sewing
Right.
stuff. Like, ooh. And it is kind of this gold tone. It's got like a little, design on the back, if you will. And it's a hinged, teeny tiny box. And in my teeny tiny box is the tiniest sewing kit you've ever seen in your life. It got neutral colors of white, tan, and gray. We've got a needle, safety pins. We have our threader. We have some little snap buttons. And we have some little pearl buttons in here as well. So it is literally the tiniest. That's your needle threader. I remember using those. And it is the tiniest little sewing kit I have ever seen in my entire life. And it's all there. It's so cool. So that is about, let me see, 1.5 inches. Oh my gosh, my curtains. These are my curtains in here. My curtains are like blowing at me.
Like, who's up there with you? Who the hell is that?
So pretty. So pretty.
Yeah, the air feels so good.
2.25. So this is 2.25 inches long. And with it, you are going to get what is called a mini sewing notebook. And this is a little gold plated notebook. And you can see it's got like kind of a little ornate floral design on it. It has a little latch, same on the back. It's hinged at the binding. And so you open it up and it's a little blank notebook inside. And you would write your sewing measurements or what math you needed for patterns and such on the inside in these little tiny pages.
I love it.
Yeah, I know. I was like, this is so cool. So all of it's coming together. The little sewing notebook. It does kind of look like a tiny little Bible, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And you're getting the little sewing notions, what I would call like a purse kit, a little travel kit. And that is all coming together. Gail, I see you in at 18. Thank you so much. Anybody else wants to get in on my little bundle, now is the time. Thank you so much, guys. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. Thanks, V. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end.
Everybody,
Thank you guys so much for such a fun evening. We always have so much fun finding all these little tinies and all the fun things. And what a great estate sale this was to just kind of happen into.
Right.
So I see Bree, I see your bid at 19. Gail, I see you in at 20. Thank you so much, friends. There is the bid end, and congratulations, Gail. This little bundle of fun is coming to you.
So great. Love it. I love, and that's what my favorite thing at these estate sales is looking at all their smalls.
Yeah.
The smalls that you can find at these estate sales are just
epic. Yeah.
So I have a choice, and let's start it off. I'm starting these off at $14 per choice, some barware. And we'll just start it all off together so I can just show you how I have it displayed. I just like thinking about barware, glasses sitting out, and you have your little swizzle sticks hanging in them for whoever wants to use them. So what I'm doing, I've got 10 of these swizzle sticks with the little whistle. Some people call them honeydew whistles. But so you'll get all 10 as a set for $14. Okay. And these go up there. These are very collectible and nice whistles.
Well, and you just whistle for your honey.
Honey's going to bring that drink because it's loud. Yes. So all of those swizzle sticks are coming together for one choice. Thank you so much. This is it, Bree. And then I have these 3 little rocks glasses. These I couldn't find them for sure, but I think they were made in France. So you've got that traditional rocks bottom with texture, so it doesn't slide as easy. And what's cool is all 3 of them are about the Benz. So Mercedes-Benz, you've got 1904. You have the Maxwell in here as well. And then this one here has the Maxwell and Benz. And then this one is a little bit different. It has the Opel 1908.
Hi, Dawn.
Hey, Dawn. Good to see you. And then 1880, the Benz. So this one right here, look at that car. So these are all coming together. I just think they're classy with some really cool vintage antique cars. And then the colors are just great. So these all come together, or all 10 of your little sparkly flecked stir sticks with the whistles on the top as choice. So I'm just
that's fun. What a fun choice. I love those.
So you have friends coming over, they can all pick a glass, get a whistle, and then wet your whistle. So
we own, actually, it's funny because we own the drink whistle. We have several of these
Yeah, a
too.
couple.
We don't really drink much anymore, but they're fun to have. Yeah, they're really cool.
Lamb chop? Well, nope. Lamb chop, nope. Oh,
No,
she's like,
these quilts. No, Lammy.
okay, I'm just gonna hold them in my lap. Okay, get back in your little house. Oh, she's embarrassed.
Oh, it's okay, Lamb Chop.
So Lamb Chop got out of her little mushroom bed, and then Skipper was about to get in, but changed his mind. So
I can't wait to see
I
him.
think they're all gonna get in that bed eventually. Let's count it down. Thank you all for your bids. Choice of swizzle sticks or rocks glasses. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. She does. 3, 2, 1. Can't get it. Bid end.
The whistles on all of them do work. Yes.
Yes. Let me do a couple more whistles for you. I'll clean them. You just have to blow real hard. All right, Mary H, let me know if you want our swizzle sticks, a collection of 10, or if you would like our rocks glasses with the bends. Our bends glasses.
So it's going to go to Mary, and then Bree, and then our Vuvu.
Okay, so Mary, I got you for the swizzle sticks. Thank you so much.
That's right, Holly Parker.
And then we've got 3 rocks glasses. If anyone in that lineup was interested in the rocks glasses,
Bree or Susan. Awesome. So right. Bree and then Susan, just let us know what you want. Okay, Bree. All right. Susan, did you want the rocks? Just let us know.
Let us know. Thank you.
Fantastic. That was all of my rounds, babe. So that was the last round. No worries. No worries. If anybody wanted the rocks glasses, just let us know.
Yes. All right.
All right.
I'll get that written down.
It's time for recapping, you guys. How did we get here so fast? Wow. Tonight just kind of flew, didn't it?
It did.
Okay, so we are going to recap. I have my Hazel Atlas jam jar pineapple. I was asking $78 for it because it's an as-is shape. These usually go 100 to 179 for sold prices. But this one in as-is condition would only be $78. And it does have a little paint loss right there. And then these are actually paint flecks that will come off. But I'm going to leave that to the buyer because I was afraid if I got them off, it would take off the patina. Right. So if you want my little Hazel Atlas jam jar, just be aware it is an as-is shape, but that's still a good price considering sold pricing on these is about $130. So $78 for the pineapple. And then, I had my little Mobley dog, and I had him at, I think, 20. Yes. From 1963, I had my Mobley dog at $20, as is conditioned because of the eyelash damage. Just a little damage on both eyelashes, but otherwise really cute. Squeaker mechanism is the housing is gone, but he still breathes some air and he's nice and soft. So type in $20 Mobley dog if you would like him. 78 pineapple. And I had my iridescent Kelvin Pixie. And he is 22. So iridescent Kelvin Pixie, minor flea bite on the back underneath side of the hat. Doesn't really affect anything. So 22 1950s cake Pixie candle holder. Oh, and then I had my Snow White and Seven Dwarfs 1977 completely complete by Catico game board for $24. And it's all here. Okay. Mobley dog is only 20, Dawn, so don't worry there. And the pineapple is what's 78. So for the Mobley, Dawn, I've got you, sweetheart. I got you. No worries. You are good, girl. I got you for the Mobley dog, Dawn. And we are here every Sunday night at 8 p.m. Eastern, otherwise known as 6 p.m. my time, Mountain Time, or 5 p.m. Pacific.
Right.
And Dawn, I got you for the Mobley dog, babe. Snow White, Jameen, is 24 on the board game. It's from 1977, and all the pieces are there. So if you would like it, 24 Snow White. And then the Hazel Atlas Pineapple is 78. And I think that's it for me.
Dawn, if you can resend it, that would help. We probably have it, but if you don't mind, just resend
I
it.
think I do have it, Dawn, but if it's been a while, just resend it, babe. Okay, Jameen is going on Snow White. I have got you, love. Got it. Thank you so much, Jameen.
Cool.
And Dawn, yes, I'm pretty sure I still have it though. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you. That's my recap. That's all I got.
Perfect. All right. Well, let's go through what I got. So I have this item, really cool from the 60s, distressed yellow pine. You've got the drawers. It's a hexagon design on a Lazy Susan, all wood. And I'll take 89 for it, so I don't have to put it on eBay. So 16 inches tall. So shipping, you're looking at about 14 to 16, somewhere in there. So shipping's not bad. Just asking 89. You have all these different spots where you can put all of your whatever's in, and then you also have the attached drawers, and they will not slide out. So it's a nice piece that you can actually move around. So, oh, thank you, Holly Berry. Yeah, Holly beat you to it. I promise you will not regret it. It's just a beautiful piece. So I'll get you written down for that. Thank you.
Thank you, Holly. I knew you'll love it. It's got a lot of storage.
It is a beaut. Yes, if I had space. I have this really beautiful, whimsical, Italian-made. It's a wooden clock, and the artist's name is Enge Bogle by Trevi. Yeah. And I made a bunch of these kind of things. Clocks. Bring some more, please. I will. Yes, Holly, we do have your info. I know for sure. On this, I was going to take 34 for this cute bunny clock. It works great. It will come with a brand new AA battery. So all you have to do is just set it and forget it. Yep, and it comes with its original little box with the actual tag on front, which is pretty cool. And that's from the 70s.
It is
cool. Just put in 34 rabbit clock.
Woohoo!
And this little Henri bottle topper. Love this guy. He's got the little guy in his head saying, "One more drink, buddy." $25 on him from Germany. 60s, very cool. Great for a gift as well if you know someone that likes to have a few bubblies. So 25 bottle stopper. And I had this for just $8. $8 for a little solid brass phone. And this does come off if you want to use it with your little dolls or whatever. So that is $8. Just put in phone, $8. I had the rocks glasses that we just saw. They have the bends on them. $14 for the set of 3. They're nice colors, nice automobiles if you want to do like a cool display. Automobiles. So $14 rocks glasses. Last one. This is it. This guy right here. Beautiful piece, and I want to pull it up so I don't say it wrong. Fujimori designed this beautiful design in the 80s for Kato Kogi, which is the ceramic company named Danzab. So this is a very high-end piece. Thank you, Trina. I got you for the phone. And very sought after, about 140 to 200 on solds. I am just asking 85. And the interesting thing is I have 2 available. So you can always do 85 for both, each, and keep one and sell one, and that'll probably pay for the one you keep. Because literally they do go up there. If it doesn't sell here, we'll throw them on eBay, but just wanted to give you a chance. Just put in 85, 1980s at its best base.
Good stuff.
Yes. That's it for me.
Fantastic.
Thank
well, what a fun night, you guys. My gosh, this was just great. And we had so much fun finding it all with Holly this week and Tiffany. What a fun time. So thank you to my mod squad again for all of the help tonight. If you guys could remember Victoria, she burnt herself in a tanning accident earlier, and she's already texted me, I have jam, but I'm burnt. And I'm like, oh, Victoria, honey. So keep her in your thoughts and send healing vibes and prayers and all of that for Victoria. And then same with Phil. She's going through a lot of health things right now, and I know she would just appreciate the love if you keep her in your thoughts and prayers. Okay. Yeah. And to everybody that's struggling with some BS health mess right now, we're thinking of you. And we're all a weird little family in this chat. We keep each up with each other on Facebook through the week. And you guys know you can always DM us on Instagram. Join our Facebook group. The link is in the description of the video. And if you're still feeling like shopping, of course, there is our eBay shop that is full of goodies as well. And that link is in the description also. Thank you guys for supporting small business and all of the love and for showing up for us on every Wednesday and every Sunday. We're here at 8 p.m. Eastern doing a live sale. Formatting for Wednesdays. We're working on something new and fun. Yes. Change it up a little bit because we had such a blast with you guys for the clearance sale this last Wednesday. Yeah. Speaking of, yes, real doggy, not for sale. That's Lamb Chop. Say hi, Mama.
What do you think, Lamb Chop?
So, guys, yes, remember anything that you purchase Wednesday night in the clearance sale will combine with anything that you purchase tonight, and invoices will go out tomorrow on Monday. Mm-hmm. So we have another insanely busy week and then more house guests here in a couple of weeks. So we will be back on Wednesday night. Ooh, that was so loud.
It's a race.
Window open. Sorry about that. We'll be back on Wednesday night at 8 p.m. same time for another rockin' vintage show. And yeah, we'll probably do some quick claims and all of that. So thank you guys so much again for all of the love and support on small business. This is how we pay our house payments. So we are damn grateful for all of you that keep showing up and appreciate the things that we find every week. Guys, have a good week. Be good to each other. If you need anything, you know where to email us. Get a hold of us on Facebook, Instagram, whatever. All right. Peace, love, and vintage, and be good to a dog and yourself this week. Self-care is the key to getting through the weird times. Big love to all of you. Peace, love, and vintage. Good night, guys. And thank you again. Have a great week.
Thank you so much.